Support the current causes. I have empathy and manners. I got pronouns in my bio. Pray for countries in my banner. I can't wait to get my second shot. It's written in my planner. I don't use emojis. They appropriate those Stuart Tanner. Wait a minute, you didn't post a black square for Black Lives Matter. If you don't wear a mask, that makes you an anti-masker. If you don't get the vax, that makes you an anti-vaxxer. If you don't watch Full House, that makes you anti-Danny Tanner. Wait, you don't listen to Nelly? You're anti-country grammar. You're Home Depot-phobic. Why are you so anti-hammer? Maybe you're anti-ladder, anti-former, anti-ladder. Are you anti-Aaron Rodgers or just more like anti-Packer? You're a dude but won't wear makeup. Why are you so anti-glamour? You don't think Green Lives Matter? Why are you anti-Bruce Banner? You don't like the Rolling Stones? Wow, you're anti-McGregor. If you're offended by my rhymes, that makes you anti-rapper. Call me racist, call me bigot, call me homophobe. All because I know the difference in your chromosomes. We living in a clown world, got the only hope. When these politicians puppets like Pinocchio. I'm so anti-everything, I'm so anti-everything. Yeah, I'm so anti-everything, I'm so anti-everything. Yeah, I'm literally shaking right now, that is my slogan. Ivermectin is a horse drug for people like Joe Rogan. Fidel Castro is my hero, not that Nazi Ben Shapiro. We should all just stay inside until the carbon net is zero. I'm so anti-sound of freedom, anti-cop until I need them. Use minorities for virtue signaling, that's how I treat them. I'm so anti-Tesla, bro, plus I'm anti-gas and coal. Wait, but don't those two contradict each other? Well, yeah, I know, I'm so anti-chromosome, I'm so anti-Alex Jones. Trump was in the movie, so no, I am anti-Home Alone. Voted Biden because he said that he'd forgive my student loans. I think kids should be allowed to cut off their boobs and they don't. I'm so anti-two genders, I'm so anti-Bruce Jenner. But wait, she's transgender, she goes against our agenda. She's a trans-exclusionary radical feminist, which is a term we just made up but doesn't really exist. Call me racist, call me bigot, call me homophobe. All because I know the difference in your chromosomes. We living in a clown world, got the only hope. When these politicians puppets like Pinocchio. I'm so anti-everything, I'm so anti-everything. Yeah, I'm so anti-everything, I'm so anti-everything. Yeah.
Takes time to do the things we do, so we do them in time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chilling with Sasquatch, where I'm going to be an absentee streamer tonight. This ought to be tons of fun. Why did everything shut down just then?
I don't know.
Are part of the show, right?
Right.
Alrighty then. Okay. So yeah, that's dark, that's light, that appears to be working just right. So we're gonna roll with it. Who we got in chat, yo? Have you checked them out yet?
Yep.
We got Izzy Pop who gets the gold. You don't qualify. M's Mad World gets the silver, and the Smoking Auditor gets the bronze. Welcome in, y'all. We got Let Me Audit You. Let me. You want to try that?
Let me audit you.
There we go. Blue Unicorn is Mountain Fresh. Andrew Langlois, welcome in, bud. Ajot showed up. Did you notice that? We got Spicy Peach. What is up? Birds are government drones, huh? All right. Burbs don't reel. Gotcha. We're starting off hot tonight, fellas. It's going to get good. This is going to be good. You watch Senate hearings and birds are drones. It's already great. This is already the best stream I ever had. We can just pack it up in 5 minutes, man. We've racked it up right now. All right. So you hit me up. Okay, first of all, we have Ajot over here. Say hello, Ajot.
Hello.
There you go. All right. She's back there. I've got her face over yonder. I have a link out for Car Thief News. If he happens to get his phone circumstance straightened out, he's supposed to pop in, maybe, perhaps. So, yeah, puffer fish are underwater Chinese spy balloon fish. And C3, welcome. What did you bring up? What was it you wanted to talk about?
Shoebill.
The shoebill. Are those of you in chat familiar with the shoebill stork? It's like one of those dinosaurs that never grew up properly. Sub Freeside, welcome in, bud. Oh, good. That's lovely. I like chat support, Mr. Mrs. Spicy Peach, as the case may be. Zim Schuster, whatever. Respectably, I suppose. Not sure what to do with it. But that's fantastic. I like help. Don't you like help?
No, he doesn't like help. He's fooling you. He's lying out his teeth.
I do like help. I like to help. I like help. Help's fun.
They have metal incorporated in their beaks. Really? I didn't read that.
What? Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. Shoebills have like he's right. That's why they got that weird blue color. It's like something. It's something like I've seen some shoebill information. Yeah. Their beaks are physically. You remember I told you shoebills?
But like I read quite a bit. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying they're wrong. I probably missed it. But what?
You remember? I said shoebills are one of the very few birds that kill people sometimes.
Right. That's what you said.
So the way
all I read was they have the capability, but not that it's been done. But
it has happened. It has happened. We know that it has happened because there are early reports. There are early reports of people having been killed up until they were like, no. Cassowaries are the only bird that hunts humans, actively hunts them.
What?
They will wound what? Yes, a cassowary will wound you and then wait for your buddy to come help you and kill him and then kill you. Those guys, those cassowaries, they are physically hunting humans.
That's like when blue unicorns here. Like, I'm gonna have to look into that.
Well, no, shoebills are friendly, but in the event that you end up in the water and you happen upon one of their nests and they walk you in the nose with that big ass shoebill, it can kill you.
See, that didn't like none of that even like caught my attention. Like, I guess, just the hunting or the killing of the bird. It's just the size of this mother freaking bird that I was like, holy crap. You're muted.
So that's our second collection of videos. We have.
Oh, yes. Rescue or cops rescue men and women.
So that for those of you who say there are no such thing as good cops, you might be right, but I like to use Spicy Peach. I like to use the euphemism of burning up all the dinosaurs every time I purchase a new vehicle. I want one that has oil leaks and no DPS filter, and I want something that smokes a lot so we can burn up all the dinosaurs. I think it's just funny. That's all. So like, cops show up and save men from their women folk. This needs to happen sometimes. There are some women folk out there that are more aggressive than shoebills.
You mean batshit crazy?
That also, yes, that's accurate. That works. We have, after that, we've got the shoebill, then the cassowary versus the ostrich, and then we have, Wendigoon. About a year and a half ago, Wendigoon did a full Walking Dead iceberg video. And the whole point of it is to see what you noticed and what we didn't notice. I've seen every episode of The Walking Dead up until current. Yeah, I can Squatch. This is welcome in, dude. I ain't seen you in a minute. But yeah, this is a shorts feed live stream, and I've been testing it out for a couple of weeks now, trying to figure out how to jiggle the handle on it. And I don't know if I figured it out. You know what I mean? You got to jiggle the handler. It just doesn't count. But right.
Right.
Take a look at that for as long as it interests me. At some point in time, I'm going to lose interest in everything and wander over here to play my freaking game. Right? Because there it is, doing the thing.
Yes, they just came out with a new season, didn't they? Walking
Well,
Dead.
it's more of an addendum to a previous season's.
Okay.
The ones who lived, right?
Right.
It's the 8 or 10 people from supposedly the original series that have survived to this point. You've got Daryl, you've got Michonne, you've got Rick, I'm waiting for Judith. Judith is
But
the
it's
one
still
I
considered a new season, no?
I just want to say one thing for all your hardcore Walking Dead fans. Coral!
It's on TV. I don't know if it's online.
Yeah, it is. You can get it from Amazon. Occasionally a few seasons will pop up on Amazon Prime for free.
Oh. Welcome in, Stephanie.
Well, I guess if it's Prime, it's not free, but you know what I mean.
I hope you're doing well. What did you say that was? How do you say that name? I'm just gonna call you Hair.
Icy Peach or Siegfried.
Yeah, what he said. I'm gonna call you Mr. H.
Mr. H. I once had a friend that was a rabbit. And we called him Harvey. You know, it's funny to me how many of my deep cut
he's from
TV
Germany.
references are just lost.
Yeah, he's from Germany. Oh, I do on my channel.
You do. You're the popular one, remember? See, I got some sassy, but you got some sachet.
Oh, see, you said it right. Okay. It'll be easy for me to say Sig.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so you got everybody off track. Let's go. Come on.
No, I love autocorrect. You see this? Autocorrect is awesome. I'm now a fiend, and I did it WRIT. Love it. I'm ready. I'm here for it. I'm 10 toes down right here, right now. Here we go. All right. So this first video is cops saving people from their women. Does that seem normal?
I mean, no. I mean, cops saving anybody, is out of the norm, but. I figured he'd be
vertical. Yes, sir. We are definitely vertical. I might even be able to dig up one of your numbers if you want a link, but it ain't going public yet. It's up to you.
Vertical.
In today's episode, you'll see a crazed woman who thinks her husband is cheating on her with a woman who actually passed away.
Now, my curiosity here has been piqued, in case you didn't notice. Does she mean that he's like shacking up with a dead chick, or that she's angry that he cheated on her, and now that the chick is dead, she can't do anything about it, so she's just ineffectually angry? I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, that's the way I was thinking, was like they had something, but then she died, but the wife or whatever, girlfriend, is still going on and on and on about it. I mean, that would be your typical circumstance, but I mean, there's some crazy mofos out here.
Yeah, there are. I mean, there are some dudes that are crazier than some of the chicks, but I do want to warn you against any green-eyed, red-haired women. They're especially dangerous and have no souls, no compunction. They do not rest. Wait, no, that's Terminator 2000. My bad.
Ghost with a condom.
Very similar. Ghost with a condom. Hey, Joe, cool. I got a joke for you. I'm so slick and sneaky, I use a camouflage condom so they can never see me coming.
She takes no medication, and when she don't take it, she becomes that.
Then, an extremely possessive girlfriend who simply won't stop controlling her boyfriend.
Why do they want to separate us? They won't even let me out to you. You have to come to me. Austin, come and save me, Austin!
A woman who smashed her partner's car and then attacked him because he didn't want to sleep with her that night.
And made me a black eye, and you're gonna fucking arrest me.
First, you'll meet Tamara, an extremely jealous and dangerous wife who constantly terrorizes her husband for no reason. One day, their conflict...
I did the bad thing, y'all. I'm sorry. But it did actually pause, which is interesting. Apparently, if you hit that, it goes straight to the channel. That's new. Neat. Do you know that? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When did they add that? Is that
I don't know.
Been there the whole time and I'm just dumb? I mean, that's acceptable.
I don't answer questions.
Ah, you got me there.
escalated so much that he had to lock himself in a room behind a door he had reinforced because of his wife, and from there, he communicated with the police. Upon arrival, the officers immediately realized the situation was serious.
Sheriff's office. He's not going to answer the door.
Red flag. Do we see the red flag? Do you see a red flag here?
It's hard to see anything. No, I'm just kidding. Talk shit.
Oh, that's sad.
I had to. I'm sorry. Oh.
I can tinker with it a little bit, but we're going to lose both sides of the video, and it's not really going to show you much more to speak of.
No, I'm just busting your
asshole. You bitch, drinking out of cups. What are you doing? Just
nothing.
Holding on.
We're good.
Fun yet?
So back it up so I can watch it again.
Watch gets it. No,
I gotta get a little closer.
It's don't you get you a magnifying glass, old lady? Get out your spectacles so you can see. No, this is a collaborative effort here. We have her. She's here, right? But there's so little space on these screens that I want it all to myself. Not really. So I guess we're streaming together, not so much a restreaming situation. Is it a restreaming? I guess you're restreaming me,
I'm
aren't you?
restreaming you technically.
Okay. All right. We're gonna have to give you a show with like function. How about that? Yeah, no, I can make everything smaller, but I never could make it bigger. That's what she said.
If I had a dime for every time.
I've got a really, really bad joke. I'll save it for later, though. Okay, so this chick, I assume this is a chick. Is this a chick?
Everybody watching, he's talking at the top of the screen, the top third of the screen. Okay.
Yeah, I got a little movement going on up there so people will see it light up. Right? Shut up. You suck. Fuck y'all.
I would.
Do you have a back door or anything that's unlocked?
He's advising all the doors are locked. Yep.
Let me get it.
Hey, Jot, introduce yourself. I'll even bring you up and let you say hi.
Hi.
That's all you get, Joe. You're gonna have to pay out for the rest.
Cash App, $ American Justice, AJ's capital 81.
Get out here now. Your hands right now. Get down here.
When someone calls from a location inside a residence saying someone is trying to kick in the door on me, I need help, that's called exigent circumstances. And yes, when you show up at your house and you've got someone inside who's barricaded themselves into a bathroom to escape violence, they have every reason to kick your door in and go save them. That's kind of part of what they're supposed to do in a perfect world situation. It's not often they actually get the chance to utilize that perfect world situation, but here's one right here. Right?
Right?
Nothing wrong. I have to get your hands off me. I haven't done nothing wrong. No, I don't, and I'm not looking. Get the me. It's my house, and I haven't done anything. No, I haven't done nothing wrong. Coming in, breaking my door down because I'm having a conversation with my husband. So you guys can't take me to jail for arguing. There's not a problem. The problem is he does not know how to admit that he's wrong. He doesn't know how to admit that he cheated on me for so long.
So what's going on?
You guys can see in reports that this has happened multiple times.
Yeah.
She takes no medication. And when she don't take it, she becomes that. Me and her had a thing with her friend 20 years ago.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we all know a person like that, don't we? Someone who either is taking medication they're not supposed to take or needs to take medication they should take. It isn't.
Welcome in, Duke.
Duke
You're
City
welcome,
Crew. It's the Dookie. He has arrived.
Dicky, dicky, dicky.
Dookie, dookie, dookie.
That friend's dead. That relationship ended. It's all, I mean, whatever.
Obviously, since she's passed away.
But she gets triggered and thinks of thoughts and then goes nuts over.
Okay, wait. Go back just a little bit and let me hear that part again.
Comes that. Me and her had a thing with her friend 20 years ago. That friend's dead. That relationship ended. It's all, I mean, whatever.
Obviously, since she's passed away.
It was a threesome.
Gets triggered and thinks of thoughts and then goes nuts over.
Where? I didn't see
My
it.
chat.
There it is. Yeah. Okay. Right. Why is everything
Right,
breaking?
Kens? It only ended because she passed away.
Well, yeah. Also, borderline schizoid disorder. I mean, that this is one of those chicks who has a dream you had sex with someone, wakes up and knifes your tires.
Whoa.
Right? This is the kind of chick who dreams that you did something and she wakes up and boils your cat. I mean, I don't know. She'll key your car at 3 a.m. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't do nothing wrong. You guys are crazy. I swear to God, I will get a and see because I haven't done this is my house. And nothing you guys did justifies breaking my house. How the f is going to come arrest me when I've not done anything wrong?
She needs, my head, because it's been going on for 2 years now, institutionalized. She needs to be put somewhere and get her medicines right, or maybe even talk to her to figure out what really, I mean, there's something deeper inside. There's got to be. She won't like us forever. Like, how the hell's 2 years out of 20 years? She just loses her.
Am I going to jail?
I don't know what's going on yet. I just got here.
I swear to God, I've not done anything wrong. I beat on the door. Yes, I did. Because I wanted him to answer me. He can sit in there and he can call the cops.
First Amendment violation right there. Forced impelled speak.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the issues I have with people coming to my house and then giving me some absurd, like they used to call them. Like, no joke. I had a friend of mine whose kid decided she was going to be referred to as the cat's name. And this dude was like going along with it and stuff. And I was like, that's the cat. I mean, you're not Indiana Jones. What the hell do you think you're doing? You're going to create an absolute fucking nightmare out of this situation because you could have nipped it in the bud 2 years ago, but now kid actually thinks she's a cat.
Right. Welcome
Hello,
in, Doug.
dude. Show me audits. Welcome in.
Patricia Mills.
Patricia Amelia. Yeah, you do it. You're doing good.
I think we missed Anarchy Television earlier.
And on radioactive waves also.
Oh, yes. Welcome in.
Can't remember if I did John Winchester yet, but welcome in, bud. Good to see you. Appreciate y'all coming by. Yee yee.
And tell him I'm going crazy, but he won't answer me.
I mean, it's 7 or 8 medicines. And they changed you last year or 2 years ago. They changed her to lithium. She went nuts and shit.
Bro, lithium. All right. So, wow. That's not good. That's really bad.
Well, it's nice to meet you on radioactive waves. Welcome in.
I like that.
Midwest said you awesome. Well,
Midwest,
thanks for coming by, John.
What? Where? When? Why?
No, Midwest. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's cool. I like Midwest. I hosted him too.
Hearing stuff. She said that Dave was talking to people that's dead. Telling me that my son walked by the door and left with some people. He was in his room sleeping. She did believe she got raped, and I still was 50-50 on that because she's mental, but hey, she's happy. So I didn't say it was 100%, but I didn't say I didn't believe her either. But there was never no evidence, nobody, nothing.
My medicine had nothing to do with any of this. It had to do with the fact that he always runs away and hangs up on me. He can never just have a conversation with me. It's always got to be something stupid, childish, putting his fingers in his ears, blah, blah, blah on me. Like, not listening.
I don't know what to do.
It's okay, Chris. The police know exactly what to do. They will now start to gather evidence to be able to press charges against Tamara. For now, she definitely has domestic violence and resisting arrest. Chris will now show the police a video how his wife tried to break down the door with a hammer. There is also a recording of a phone call with the police where Tamara can be heard rampaging through the house.
We're seeing damage and chips on the store.
So, hey, Job.
Yeah.
Have you ever come after any aspect of your significant others with a hammer?
No.
How about an axe?
No.
Weapons in general?
I got 2 guns on my arms. I don't need nothing else.
But have you ever went after anybody with them? Any of your exes?
Yes. Once.
Yes.
But with due cause. With due cause. I promise.
Yeah, Joe Cool over there eating that unicorn burger. You enjoy it, bro. You enjoy it. You down in Haiti, ain't you? I remember.
I mean, a flip-flop is a weapon.
That's true. I suppose we should ban all assault flip-flops immediately. Oh. Wow.
Door, is that old or is that new?
This is from previous right here. This all right here from the day. The doorknob being broke off,
like marks and stuff.
Yeah, that's the day.
Probably from that rubber hammer there.
I would say.
So she had the hammer there.
This one here, so she's trying to hit the door with this, that hammer. I don't know if you guys see anything else.
We're gonna need to photograph all the measures you took to bar the door.
You're welcome, Doug.
So we're trying to break down the door.
Yeah, I can see the doorknob moving.
And I feel like I had a stroke. I swear to God, I've been talking weird. Like my voice is all weird. I think I had.
That might be from all of the screaming at the demons inside your head. Just a thought, though. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe you didn't take enough lithium. That's right, Dove. You got it, bruh. That like, comment, and subscribe type BS. That's what we do.
I think Dove is a gal.
It's good enough.
I'm not mistaken.
Nobody knows what
look,
is.
Okay, we're not bros. My kids do that to me. They'll be like, "What's it, bro? I ain't your bro and your ma." Ain't your bro. Sorry.
Okay, John, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend your delicate sensibilities.
Okay.
Gosh. We could do an
Hello
Alex
again.
Jones moment. Let's see. What would Alex Jones say about this?
Anarchy, what's up?
Scanty panty night at Titty Bar outside. Wait, hold on. I said we went scanty panty night. The Titty Bar outside. Wait, move. Damn it. And that was 40 years ago. That was bad. Move on.
Had a stroke. And what really sucks is he didn't even have the common courtesy to open the door and see if I was even okay.
Probably because she had a huge hammer in her hands, but I don't want to jump to conclusions.
I'm gonna run here. When you fall asleep,
Man, when the narrator goes to dog it on you, you know you done screwed up, right?
Yeah.
You're screwed up because
Like a virgin.
Hey. I got a better one for you. Straight from the point. Where's it at? So let me tell you the story on that one. I was in here one night doing some editing, and I was trying to do a clip. Yeah, this one time at band camp, I was doing some editing, and I was trying to do a clip. And my wife came in and leaned over to grab a cigarette, and when she leaned over, she ooh-wooed, and I happened to be recording. I went and clipped it. And so now
Oh, that's too funny. Now I know. I never knew the backstory of it. So that's
dude, like everybody swears it's a 14-year-old girl, and I'm like, no, that's my wife. Yee.
I'm gonna come to help kill you. So if she's manic, I believe that possibly is a possibility because
agreed, Joe. Agreed.
They're not themselves.
What started today?
Same thing. She thinks about this girl. Her name was Marcia. 20 years ago, we had a thing with her, like a throuple thing, like 3 people. Okay, that ended anyway. You know, and she's dead now. This girl's dead. So that ended way a long time ago. So that's about 15 years ago. It ended.
The person I've dedicated my whole entire life to and stayed faithful for and have done everything. And
so they had a thing 20 years ago. So
with some
it lasted 5 years ago. She's been dead 15 years.
Wild. Marsha. Wild. That's
I mean, that's just, I get like maybe a year. You know what I'm saying? Like to get over. But I mean, again, she was part of it. But I mean, threesome, especially with 2 girls, it just never works out. None of mine did. But I mean,
look, I have never had a situation where 3 people in the same relationship function for more than a couple of few weeks. Now, if you're not living in the same house, that can change the situations drastically because you're not having the other third person shoved down your throat all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's
right.
It's if like say you have a married couple that's going to visit a single, that's much more conducive to functionality than 3 single people or a married couple moving a single in with them. We don't do that unicorn shit, right? That unicorn shit ain't real. That's why they're called unicorns. I mean, you can go looking for that and every guy wants the same stupid trash. They want their wife to be a nice homebody fuddy-duddy type good girl wife. And they want the girlfriend to have like all kinds of face metal tattoos and bright red blue hair. Like they want stability in the relationship and some wild side action too.
I don't even know if they were in 3 separate homes if it would work. Being 2 girls, I don't know what it is with the girls. I get I jealousy probably.
Hold on, I got to do a bit. Anarchy Television, welcome in, bud. I got to do a bit. Shadowtron has showed up, and for that, who knows what Evil lurks in the hearts of men. The shadow knows. Okay,
That was
go ahead.
gay.
That is an old radio show program, and that's the intro to it.
Well, I mean, I'm a youngin', so wouldn't know nothing about that.
I wouldn't know if this kid, dude. I wasn't even born when that shit was canceled. It's old, man.
And
Do
for
a
gay
Sammy
men,
Terry laugh.
I feel like I've been
Do Sammy
taken
Terry.
advantage of. I feel like I'm in the wrong again.
Who is Sammy Terry?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. Blue Unicorn said, do a Sammy Terry laugh.
Sammy Terry.
Now he's got to go look it up.
So you're screwing the pooch, Blue Unicorn. You're ruining everything. I recognize the name, but I can't figure out why. Television horror host based in Indianapolis. The role originated by Robert Bob Carter, 1960, son, yada yada yada.
Welcome in, TAC. Tech.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Whatever, man.
He makes me look like I'm crazy.
So I thought after so many times we're talking about it, everything's going to end. It's not ending. So it's either the medication, it's not right, or she's really messed up in her head, and I don't know it. So I don't know what to do.
I suspect you've had some clues there, bro. You know.
Oh yes, there's always red flags.
Let's look at this from the Blues Clues perspective. She's standing outside the bathroom door with a hammer banging on it. A clue, a clue.
What do you got to do? Got to write in a notebook. That's what we do. Sorry.
Go hard. I got time.
No.
I think I'm going to add a duck race into this down here at the bottom just for funsies. Or maybe at the very top. I don't know. We'll see.
That's the kind of respect I get for being dedicated to somebody and never doing anything wrong. Behind my back for 12 years, for him to get caught doing it, multiple times he got caught. And then his friend told me, well, he's cheating on you. And I'm, well, again, he's cheating on me again. It never stopped, is what he said to me. It never stopped.
I like that, Spicy Peach. That's pretty good. Developing wisdom news. Ladies, when your old man's being a dick, don't sleep with his friend that talks sweet. Back to you, Alex.
I have nothing.
She has nothing.
Stopped for 16 years and continued to hurt me.
And so I was in there for about an hour before I talked to you guys, or maybe even longer. Just trying to let her wind down.
Joe, I want to be honest with you. Most of mine that banged on bathroom doors with hammers just barely got there after I shut the door. It wasn't a too long thing at all. That split second of being away was too long, bro. And it's because they missed the first 2 times. I might have been attacked by a woman.
Shadow is coming.
Yeah, dude, you're not supposed. That's too much information, man. Whatever the Shadow Ed is doing to you back there, that's up to y'all. That has nothing to do with this or our stream. And if you're going to be replacing it in something darker, that's a totally different platform. Is your first non-bird channel? She's a bird by English standards. I'm going to figure out this placement thing eventually. No.
But there was no winding down. But the thing is, I love her. She's my wife 20 years. I just want her better. But I don't know how to go about it.
The officers found out everything they needed, and Chris's story matches the evidence. They will now take his wife to the police station for a detailed interrogation. Oh yeah, that safe we showed a little while ago, that's where Chris stored his weapons and hid the key, so Tamara couldn't get her hands on the weapons during one of her jealous episodes.
I understand. All right, just listen to me.
Okay, so
what is a bird? No, I don't know.
A bird by English parlance by Orkney parlance is a girl, specifically a fit one, if I understand right, but is a chick. They use bird the way we use chick. Sorry if that hurts your little feelings.
No, it doesn't. I mean, they're saying I'm a bird, so I'll take that over the stork any day. I don't know.
The bird is the word. Winchester has it. The bird is the word.
Bird is the word.
For long over a month, bro.
She's not a bro.
Okay, Stephanie, it's cool with us. We're fine. We're not actively in revolt of YouTube yet. Most of us. Yeah, no, I was just fixing to say, if you lock your guns up and lock the keys to the guns in the safe with the guns, a clue.
I mean, right? Yeah. To lock the keys in with, yeah.
You had flags, both red and white, bro. You knew this was going to be a problem. And that's pretty genius. I got to admit it. He did good on that.
Welcome in, Irish Rover in Florida.
Irish Rover in Florida. Welcome in, bud. Good to see you. I like it.
In my house.
Okay.
And then tackled me to the ground like some kind of goddamn criminal because he says that I'm crazy, like I'm some kind of.
Well, let's rehash again. You are attacking the door of the bathroom with a hammer and threatening to harm people. We have it on tape. We also have video of you doing it when we first showed up. Right. So, yeah, we're going to go with that.
Listen, or crazy. Just like that 300-pound mother was in danger. Like I was crazy. Like I don't deserve this. I look like a goddamn fool in here over a man.
She does. She is correct on that assumption. She does look an awful lot like a fool over a man.
I mean, actions speak louder than words.
What do you think? Should we just let her go and forget this all happened?
No.
I'm good, because we're going to throw the book at her.
The reason you're here is
because he made a plot
for domestic violence threats. Okay. He was on the phone with dispatch on 911.
I didn't threaten him though. He wouldn't open the door or leave or even give me a comment. Like there's nothing. It's like I don't know. How do you do something to somebody and justify not even giving that person an explanation?
What did she just say?
She said it.
I'm getting the impression that we don't get to hear the voices inside her head.
No.
Because I feel like she just started 3 different sentences but didn't finish any of them. Yeah, we'll just let her go. That's fine.
Answering that person, just completely ignoring that person. Have a conversation with me. You don't have to act like a kid. Put your fingers in your ears. You don't have to threaten me with the police. You don't have to threaten to leave me. Like
he didn't. He locked himself in a bathroom and called the cops because you were trying to kill him. That's a little more than sticking your fingers in your ears and going la 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 la.
I mean, but let's be real. This has been going on 15 years. I mean, they've been together 20 years that we know of. You know what I'm saying? So
right. So that's what I'm saying. He's perfectly aware of the danger he's in. He just likes the wild side.
Right. Welcome in, Bass Girl 42. I mean, Bass Girl. See, I did it. Damn it.
You have some kind of power over me. I wasn't always the nicest to him, but to try and justify your actions by telling me that you cheated on me because I was mean to you.
You were heard on 911 threatening bodily harm to him. Yes.
No.
That's what was.
They must not have heard what I said. I was screaming and I was going crazy
because I felt like I was having a stroke at the time. And for some reason, my voice kept acting really.
So you got so mad that you legitimately thought you were having a stroke. And so you decided to get your hammer and break him out of the bathroom so that he could take you to the hospital? Is that your defense?
I mean, that's her defense. Okay. But again, guys, this happened 15 years ago or ended 15 years ago.
But no, this is obviously an ongoing conversation.
In her head.
Yeah, that appears to be the part that matters most. What's in her head? Yeet.
Weird. And I really did think I had a stroke. And I wanted him to come and actually check on me.
No, Chris did not come to check on Tamara, but she did end up facing charges for domestic violence, aggravated menacing, and resisting arrest.
What's going on? Austin, they're trying to separate us again. Austin, everybody, don't leave anybody.
These
I'm
are
so sorry that it's hard to see, you know, but again, at the top of the screen, the top 1/3 of the screen, we are watching cops rescue men from women. There you go.
Welcome in, D. Johns. Good to see you. Conquistador.
In here alone with your stuff. I'm trying to protect both of us. Austin, they're trying to separate.
Okay, let me take the sister. Okay. Let me take the sister. Come on here.
They're trying to separate us. Look, do not separate us from this.
Do me a favor. Step downstairs for me. I'll come back down here and talk to you in a minute. Austin.
Austin, you're protecting.
Come here.
Austin, don't shut the door. Austin,
come here.
do not talk.
All right, so listen.
They're separating us. Austin.
Yes. So listen. You want her in the house.
Separate us, Austin.
You want them to stay.
They are, homie's already in the position. You see, I don't even think they've told him to. He's just standing there with his hands on his head.
Stop it.
Just in case, you know. Now you're going to say this eventually. I'm just prepping for it. Just stay away from all acorns and you might be safe.
You want her to leave?
Austin, your family didn't even want you to spend Thanksgiving this year. Spend Thanksgiving together. Austin, stop you said talking. You believed. Stop talking. But stop talking.
Listen. Stop talking for 5 minutes and let me talk to him. You got me.
You
Listen.
Can see it.
Stop.
Can you talk to us together?
No.
Why
I'm
can't we
talking
be
to
together?
Austin.
Because this is Austin. Exactly. Look, we can never be together. Why?
Just wait. I am talking to him. I'm not trying to take him away.
I don't know what's going on either.
If you just wait.
Like, that is for real psycho. You're taking him away from me, psycho.
So there was something brought up in chat a minute ago that I kind of skipped over because it wasn't directly pertinent to that case, but does fit here. Somebody said that's real methed up.
Yeah.
In this case, I think you're accurate. What you are hearing from this chick is called pressured speech. She couldn't shut up if you shot her in her face. She couldn't stop talking. If she has the physical capability of making noise out of her face hole, she will continue to do so because she cannot help it. No? Yes. Have you ever been in that situation?
I don't answer questions.
And that's what's going to happen. You just don't know what you want. So.
Right there about the property is not safe.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you one more time. Okay? I need you to calm down. Please calm down.
All I care about is your property, not your safety. Think about it. That's all everybody's asking for is your
trying to turn it around. Look at that. You hear that manipulation? That narrative she's trying to send. Oh, baby. No, she's fucking
crazy. I bet you there's some deep lore behind all of this.
Oh God.
Right? Don't you bet?
She's out there. She's definitely out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
What on earth is
he called the cops for her. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't come for him. That's crazy.
I guess it kind of depends on how you look at that. I guess they kind of did come for him, but not in like the coming to arrest him thing. I bet you when they first got that call, they were showing up to arrest his ass. But the information available,
that's your typical situation, right?
That's the assumed typical situation. Every single time I ever got in trouble for striking a woman, it was right after they had hit me with something like a lock or a battery or a piece of chain. And then they'd be like, you're not supposed to hit women. No. I don't strike ladies. A woman who comes at me with a butcher knife's getting knocked the fuck out.
Right.
I won't kill them. I will attempt to not injure them, but they're going down like a bad habit. I can't help that. That is simple self-defense. I am in Georgia. Good luck. Yeah, usually in Georgia, when someone calls the cops and it's any type of domestic, everyone involved goes to jail. It doesn't matter if there's 2 people, 10 people, everybody who does anything more than just go, he did it. You know, everybody goes to jail.
is going on here? This is Austin, and he is the victim of his extremely possessive girlfriend. She moved in with him and refuses to leave and turned off his phone so his family couldn't contact him. So Austin's mother had already called the police before to do a welfare check. That evening, Austin's sister went to check on him because he again wasn't answering his phone, and she called the police because his toxic girlfriend had taken his phone and laptop, so Austin couldn't communicate with his family in any way.
Settle down.
Wow.
Wait a second. Something's not computing. What's up, ATO? Good to see you,
It's
bud.
not computing.
She took his phone and laptop so he couldn't communicate with the outside world, but he called the cops.
No, she called the cops. The sister called the cops. That's what they just said.
Oh, okay.
The sister came over to check on her brother because he was not answering. Yeah, I know. I thought it was that way until I just heard it. So.
Right. That makes so much more sense. Thank you.
Don't leave me. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. Don't leave me, Austin. Please don't leave. Where are your stuff then? Austin, don't do it. Why do they want to separate us? They won't even let me out to you. You have to come to me. Look at me. Don't give it to them, Austin. Don't show them where it's at.
Listen.
Don't show them yet. Can I come in, Austin?
No.
Austin. Austin, don't show them. You have to plug your phone in. Austin.
All right. Hold on. If a man was standing out that door trying to get in, there would be 3 cops on top of him, beating him down, screaming, "Stop resisting."
Oh, for sure.
I mean, if it was a Gorlock the Destroyer, you might even get the same reaction.
I mean,
yeah, we'll go back to her. That crazy sex is crazy. That's why you keep going back to it.
I guess.
You're stuck, Austin. Don't show them. Don't shut the door, Austin. Austin, no. Austin, he's smiling. Let me. Austin,
just calm down.
Austin, Austin, he's smiling. Let me. Don't give me.
Why is she not in cuffs? I mean, she should at least be detained. Crazy psycho. Proud sandwich in an ear. Sorry. Oh, that is good. Oh.
Proud sandwich engineer. Sandwich. I need some sandwiches.
I mean, I've been in cuffs, but maybe not how you're thinking in cuffs.
I knew that was coming. Right before I came.
Oh.
But yeah, she's nuts. This chick is fried.
Put your hands on me. You're gonna get it.
You saying she hangry, bro? she's just a little angry. Her sugar got low. Now she looks.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Stop.
Austin, talking to him. What the fuck is going on? Austin.
It took me a minute. And then I remembered the sandwich conversation in GS.
Proud sandwich engineer.
Hey, Caucasian, are you a mayo or are you a Miracle Whip kind of guy?
Mayo.
Oh, you suck.
Give me some actual mayonnaise. Do not give me that weird sweet salad dressing shit.
Man, I love that
Please.
whip.
Well, okay. Miracle Whip has its places. If you're doing like a 3-tier 4-meat hoagie, a little Miracle Whip on the bottom, a little mayonnaise on the top, you got something worth eating. If you're just doing a basic ham sandwich, Miracle Whip is far too rich for that silliness. Unpopular opinion, though it may be. We're now going to look into the vast number of shits I give.
Hey, listen, people sleeping.
Austin.
I'm going to need you to calm down.
What is he doing?
He's talking.
Austin, they're going to arrest me. Austin.
Hey.
Damn right they are.
You don't have to do this. You have to let us.
No, this is you. You're doing this. You are creating this problem. You are the one making yourself be arrested. If you suddenly were to miraculously be like, okay, well, never mind. It's cool. And just walk away, these cops would let you. But no, you're going to keep talking and banging on the windows and making yourself a trespassing. Right?
Yeah.
See each other. You're breaking the rules, Austin. They're not letting me in.
You are right.
Don't shut the door. Listen, Austin. Austin, don't leave. Austin, don't shut the door. Austin. Hey, stop. No. You just grabbed me. I didn't grab you. Everybody's been hurting me. I don't know why. No one's touching you. Austin, do not show your sister. What the f going on? What is going on?
I want to know what's going on with you.
Me too.
Go downstairs, smoke a cigarette.
I'm not leaving Austin.
Right now you are.
Why?
Issue to our resident weeb, Faye Kenma.
What's up?
Say hello, Faye Kenma. Wow. That might be a sassy squatch. That's all I'm saying. Tease! Right? If that had been a guy, they would have worked him over for 20 minutes and then turned the cameras on. Pretended like they just got there. Stop resisting.
Because I'm telling you, you're going to right now while they're talking. Okay? You're causing more of an issue right now than what needs to be.
Austin, you said you believed in me and I believed in you.
What?
She just sat down.
Finally. But she's going to sit out there and wail like an old barn cat all night. You know this, and I know this. The only way to keep that woman from screaming at this house is to put her in a cage.
Something.
Can you imagine being this dude's neighbor?
No.
Me neither. I don't want to.
Austin, you can't do this. You have to. Oh my God. Austin, this cop is trying to make me go downstairs. Austin, only you can make me leave.
Let me call you on.
What the?
Oh.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Did you hear the cops?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the? Oh.
Oh, what's going on? You tell me.
Austin, you have to let me back in, please.
I can't tell you what's going on. So let's go
Austin,
downstairs.
they're making me leave, Austin.
We're not making you leave. We're just trying to separate you.
Right.
Okay, in a minute, please.
No, I want you to go downstairs.
Let me get my dog.
All right. So for those of you whose eyesight is keen enough to pick it up, this is not an unattractive woman. Her activity, actions, facial features, all of that shit's complete trash. But physically, she appears to be fit, right? Of acceptable breeding stock, as it were. That's the only reason she hasn't been tackled down them stairs.
I mean, I guess. I don't know why I'm amazed that she's not in cuffs, for real. Because where's officer safety now, bitches?
Exactly. I'm so confused by this whole circumstance, because if that had been a 125-pound meth addict standing out there, just like it is right now, right? But it was a dude, they would have completely tased him, mag dumped on him, thrown acorns at him, wrestled him down, and the whole time screaming, "Stop resisting."
Yeah.
Imagine how she treats the dude she actually sleeps with. Dude, you're harsh. You're not. You're right. She's probably got a roster and just they're all busy tonight. Austin was the only one available.
Oh, that is so wrong.
Now she's homeless for 12 hours because somebody's going to pick that chick up in the next couple of hours, right?
Yeah.
All right. Ask you one more time.
And my lighter.
I'll ask you one more time.
Austin, come and save me. Austin.
Come on.
Don't touch me, please. Austin, you said that he had to make me leave. Austin.
You're not leaving. I want you to come
Austin,
downstairs.
if I go downstairs, Austin, they're going to take me.
They certainly are.
Who are you to this situation? I'm her ex-husband.
Let me get my
His mom posted on Facebook that he had
10 times her size. How does a small girl like that stop him from leaving? No, she's at his house. He told her to leave and she freaked out, and the neighbors or the sister.
I don't even think that he has told her to leave yet, but the officer just wants to take her downstairs so he can talk to us, so they can talk to Austin and get his story, because right now she's so gun-ho they can't get nothing out.
Well, let's look at the circumstances when we joined. Austin was standing there with his hands on his head like this, saying, "I've been trying to get her out all day. Like, right. She won't leave. She just keeps doing this constantly. She's damaged a few things and he wants her to leave. And so she's leaving. She's being escorted out by the cops. They are being very, very kid gloved with her."
Maybe this is their new stance on mental case nuts, not go straight to gun ho. I don't know.
It's because it's a moderately cute chick. You know it. I know it. There it is.
Okay, look, I'm just trying to see it from a different perspective, okay? Anyway.
The not a cute chick perspective, she would be covered in
like maybe they're making a good decision on not going hands-on because she's mental case. Look, I was trying to give them a whatever. Let's go. Ex-husband rolls in. Dun 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 dun.
Missing for 2 hours, and he couldn't get a hold of him. I reached out to his mom, and I've been talking with his mom. His mom's on the phone. Right. She just wanted me to come over and make sure that nothing happened to her daughter. She came over here to check on him. Is she over here? Who's over? Her daughter is. She's up there.
Just sit right there for 5 seconds. So I can talk to him and you can figure out what's going on. Because you don't know what's going on, obviously, because you're freaking out. So just give me a second.
Austin, listen to them. Do you see what they're saying? All right, we're going to bring all your stuff out. Austin,
she's like an energizer.
Stand back here.
Holy
Did you say
crap.
something?
I said she just won't stop. She's like that energizer bunny.
You remember I was talking about pressured speech?
Yeah.
You remember that live stream we did with the guy who was so happy to get a DUI? He was selling vape pens and had gotten a hold to a real one. It was just tweeting out of his gourd.
Yeah.
Right. That type of situation is going on here, except with her, it's a mental condition. With him, he was on drugs. Now, she may also be on drugs, but if you've ever encountered somebody in the middle of meth mania, it's wild.
I mean, yeah, no, I mean, I've seen it enough times. Yeah.
You're in Texas, right?
Yes.
You ever seen somebody? Never mind. We'll have that conversation backstage because I've got a story to tell you.
Okay.
Because I mean, okay, I ain't putting that one on YouTube, bro. That's not happening. No. I'm going to try to drop the link later, but it really doesn't seem to work in vertical mode for some reason. I think it's because it's defined as a shorts thing.
Right.
And so unless you're on certain programs or whatever, your links don't work in shorts.
Yeah, I believe some of my mods were saying that.
Yeah. I've tried it a few times. Supposedly you can copy it, like not copy link, maybe copy link, but you got to put it into the search bar in StreamYard or some such. Some people have figured it out, and they couldn't explain it well on how to get in backstage when that happens. I don't get
it. Sandwiches. Welcome in, Brandon Mitchell.
Brandon Mitchell, welcome in, my brother from another mother. Don't hit people. You can lose your 2A right to shoot them. I like him. He's silly. Also right. Absolutely. Stay focused.
In cases where the issue is primarily civil, like an unwanted person refusing to leave but no immediate danger, police often perform a civil standby. This is where they stay on site to keep the peace, while Austin makes arrangements for his girlfriend to leave or collects her belongings. In case she is a tenant, then they would have to go through the eviction process. Here, the situation is very simple because he literally just has to decide whether he wants her to go or stay.
Austin, my jack bag, my red bag.
What is a jack bag?
I bet you she throw down that god tier gulp, brother. I bet you dollars to donuts. She's listed in his phone as god tier cock goblin.
Yeah.
Austin, look at me.
Ain't talking nothing.
Austin.
That's right.
Austin.
Okay.
Austin, look. Austin, he's smiling, Austin. And they're going to take me away as soon as you put all my stuff out. Only you can say I can stay, Austin. Can I talk to him?
No.
Why can't I talk to him?
You're not.
Austin.
Because, you understand me? You're not.
Austin.
You are not. You might want to start taking your stuff down the steps.
Austin.
The best part.
Austin.
John Winchester, savage.
Please talk to me before you leave. Can I have a hug? Austin, please talk to me. Austin, stop. That is my best friend. Austin, you're throwing the stuff out. Austin, please. Austin, look. He's going whoop, whoop. Austin.
What?
Why are you smiling? This is not funny.
Walk downstairs.
Everybody's been separating me from my best friend.
Walk downstairs.
He's my best friend.
You're treading on thin ice.
Okay.
Stop touching him. Don't get in his face. You're not getting back in the apartment. He done told you, so quit trying to push past him.
Can you unlock?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
His street talk coming on. He done told you. Like your mama done told you. What's up, Cat Attack? Welcome in.
What?
Austin, so you can take me somewhere safe, please.
Okay.
Austin, yes. I want you to take me somewhere safe.
Yeah.
He said it. He said yes.
No.
He said yes. He said yes. He did not.
No, he
Yes,
did not.
Austin,
All right, let's go. Let's go.
go downstairs.
We're going.
Austin, will you take me somewhere safe? Look
They
at
better,
that.
yes. I was about to say, they better physically take that girl downstairs.
Dude, if bro, like, I'm sorry. I'm just beating a dead horse that died a long time ago. If that was a man, they would have been beating him with batons all the way down them stairs, had him hogtied in the back, tased twice, and pepper spray.
Oh, I get it. Yes, for sure. For sure. Agreed.
But because, yeah, you see it.
Austin.
Go!
Austin.
I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, Austin. Okay. I don't want you to take me somewhere safe. Will you still take me somewhere safe? Austin, please.
Stop. Put your hands behind your back, please.
Oh,
The
what?
boy-
So
Yes.
almost 18? No, 7? Yeah, almost 18 minutes later. The voice center said yes. Something did.
Damn it, Andy. This is a public stream. Don't encourage the chat. You can't do that on TV reference.
Austin, look what they're doing. Huh? Austin! Austin! What is going on?
Get in the car.
Tell me what's going on.
Get in the car.
I will. What?
Let's do it right now.
Austin!
Really a hobble. Stop. Just stop. You're going to jail for disorderly conduct.
All right, we are streaming on my channel, which is Caucasian Sasquatch on YouTube, Ajot's channel, which is Ajot's Corner on YouTube. Is that correct?
No, American Justice.
American Justice on YouTube. I'm streaming to X on a stream I've yet to be able to find, and there are people over there. There are some very nice people over there. They don't chat. They're very lovely, like Trump would say. They're excellent people. They're the best. They're the absolute best, except for the YouTube people. They're also the best. They're the best. Absolutely the best. Very fine people. Anyway, there's 4 people. Hi. You want to see Ajot? Here's Ajot.
Hi.
That's Ajot, American Justice of Texas.
Whoa. Gotta back up.
Now, as far as links and stuff, I'm not sure any of that stuff will work in chat. It might work
on the computer. If you're watching on the computer, it does. But I think if you're on the phone, it might not. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't know. I've had a lot of people give me problems trying to make this right here work. And I don't know if it depends on where I post it, because that's not going to go to Rumble.
To
and I can
StreamYard?
hit it, right? And it goes up there, but then everybody says it doesn't work.
Let me see.
All right. Well, we're in the second hour. We're going to hop, skip, and jump to the next video and come back and finish this after the birds, because you're here for the birds.
The Shoebill Stork
right? Now, birds, not typically a thing you worry about, right? You're walking around, you're not thinking, hey, some bird's going to come along and gank me. I need to be careful. This isn't a thought process we typically have as adult humans in the world. I don't. But it turns out there are a handful of dinosaurs still putting body counts up. Personally, I think they may have actually won the game on this point. Now, the shoebill is not a violent bird, but its bill is so large and heavy that if it smacks you in the face with a peck, it can kill you. It typically does so by crushing the nose bone in, and all of the swelling suffocates the victim. I only know of like 2 cases in which it's happened in the modern era, but there's stories going back to colonial period of people being taken out by shoebills, usually in a situation where they trip and fall down near a nest, or they're in a canoe and it tips over, or something like that. There was at least 1 case of a man being injured by a shoebill falling out of the sky. So, well, alligators are crocodilians, and they're way older than dinosaurs. And cassowaries hunt people. We're going to get into the cassowaries in a minute.
The Shoebill Stork is among the most bizarre-looking birds on the globe. The gigantic bird is native to Africa's wetlands and is most renowned for its ancient traits, particularly its massive hollow beak that resembles a Dutch clog. This surviving dinosaur was adored by the ancient Egyptians and could outrun a crocodile, but that's not the only thing that distinguishes the death pelican. What is a shoebill? Shoebills are prehistoric bird species that have been identified by humans dating back to ancient Egyptian.
So the thing about the shoebill is they are called a shoebill stork. they are a part of the stork lineage, but they derived off long before most surviving storks did. So you kind of have two classes of stork in the sense that you have your storky storks that are over here storking it up, and then you have the shoebill, whose genetics are far older. They're a modern bird in every sense of the word, except for the fact that they only analogize with storks. They're storks are the most closely related bird species on the planet to them. One step away and you get rheas and cassowaries, ostrich, and emu, and that other one that I can't ever remember. The Mao. I think. Close enough.
For an extended period, the shoebill was mistaken for a stork, but it was later moved to the pelican family and is considered comparable to a heron. Shoebill birds produce eggs that resemble pelicans and carry some genetic traits. The shoebill is usually around 40 to 50 inches long, although it can be significantly bigger depending on the avian. Male shoebill birds typically weigh approximately 12 pounds and are slightly bulkier than female shoebills, but only slightly. All shoebill birds have huge spoon-like bills and gray plumage.
The kiwi, that's the one that's not really dangerous. I mean, I guess if you got really drunk and passed out and it sat on your face, it might be able to kill you, but all the rest of them got a body count that are in that general family.
That become brown.
They've got a name, and I can't. It'll come to me directly. I imagine the auto narrator over here will eventually say the word, or it'll come to me. We'll see. Crows can talk too. They say call.
Mm-hmm.
They age. Despite their stork or pelican cousins, they have enormous wingspans for flying and short necks. Whilst their body and wings resemble those of a vulture, shoebills are not linked to this bird. Shoebills kill and devour their food, mainly fish, with their large muscular bills. Although this is uncommon, they may also consume rats, reptiles, and smaller birds. Shoebills interact with one another by clattering their bills, although they may also occasionally emit mooing noises.
Can you imagine walking through the freaking bush and all you've got is like your little bitty candle or like a reed light or something like that? You're walking along and you come across that in the middle of the night?
Yeah, no.
Hard pass. They might become extinct real soon afterwards. Damn sure endangered.
What is the scientific name of the shoebill? Balaniceps rex is the scientific name for the shoebill. The Balaniceps genus is part of the Balanicipidae group, which also contains the shoebill and the hammerkop. Although belonging to the same family as the shoebill, the hammerkop is significantly smaller and does not resemble it. Are shoebills endangered species? The shoebill is a rare species. This indicates that whilst shoebill is not now endangered, it is currently on its way to becoming so due to habitat degradation and poaching. Conservation efforts are underway to save the shoebill from becoming endangered. Are there more than one species of shoebill?
What do you think?
What? Answer to the question?
One more? Are there more than one species of shoebill?
I don't know. Maybe. I know. I don't know.
Thank you, Brandon. On your front porch, raccoons, cats, and opossums form an alliance. They protect each other from coyotes. Nice. Why did I have like a Disney princess moment on your front porch in my head just now?
I don't know.
Birds and the little fuzzies of the forest come running out, and then they pull out all of their gats and start gunning down the freaking coyotes.
Although there are just one shoebill species, it has two known ancient forebears. The first, Goliath, was discovered in Egypt, while the second, Palladavis, was found in Egypt but fossilized at a different period. Despite being descended from these two cousins, The shoebill no longer has distinct varieties and is only available in one color. Dinosaurs' last living...
Wait a second, hold on. It's only available in one color. Are they selling these things?
No, I mean, but that's just all they come in.
Doggone it, blue unicorn. We were having fun pretending that crocodilians were dinosaurs all the way up till you showed up and gave us a distinctive definition for specifically what it was we weren't talking about. Oh, gosh. Function properly. Yeah, no, the first time you hear about a shoebill, it's easy to think it's fake because you look at that thing and go, bullshit. Hell no, that's not real. That's not a thing.
Species, shoebill? Humans have recognized shoebills since the Egyptian civilization when they were first mentioned in writing. They did not have a categorization until the 1800s, when they were known in the West, particularly in Europe. It took more than a century for shoebills to be classed. Scientists are still studying fossils and research on shoebills to grasp whether what creatures are.
Pop quiz. What does a dinosaur taste like? Let's be honest, it's probably chicken.
And how they can comprehend them. Identifying these lovely shoebill birds is critical, and knowledge about them can aid in conservation programs and prevent the shoebill bird from becoming extinct. Shoebills are not extremely dangerous to people, and no deaths have been reported due to these birds attacking people, pets, or cattle. They may appear frightening and have large, intimidating bills, yet those bills are primarily a source of danger for fish and few tiny creatures. It is critical to act to protect shoebill birds and their ecosystems so that shoebills can thrive in the future. Shoebill birds, terrifying facts.
All right, what's the first terrifying fact going to be? I wonder. No, I'm not even going to say that out loud. I've got a pint of rum somewhere.
After birth, shoebill chicks fight until they die. Shoebill birds are secretive animals, therefore seeing chicks in the nest is unusual. However, one group of researchers was fortunate enough to know these fledgling birds, and their experience was not as uplifting as they had hoped. They discovered that many nests only had 2 chicks, frequently hatched around 5 days apart. As a result, the very first chicks are significantly larger than their younger siblings. It's typical for the first chick to start a vicious rivalry instead of embracing the second chick. On multiple instances, the adult chick attacked and drew blood from its younger sister, said BBC reporter Alex Lanchester. This would push its sibling to the edge of the nest. Whenever the parent...
How do you treat Tourette's with a possum? I don't understand. I mean, I'm so confused.
Came. It chose the big chick, sheltering it from sunlight with its own wings and providing it with water from its beak. The more petite chick was driven into the heat and perished.
Wait a second. Hold on, John. Are you talking about sending Agent some gummies if she'll eat the whole pack on string? All right. I got you. How do you make that work?
I'm not staying long. I just came up to say hi and tell everyone to be safe. And then switch my camera around. And you'll be able to see it. They won't. But hi, everyone in chat. Sorry I'm not here tonight. Extreme weather came up. Hello.
That's the smoking auditor. Thank you for swinging in, bud. Good to see you. Act like you're dead. What am I missing in chat over here? There's so much going on. I don't understand. You gonna stick around for a minute?
Yeah, I just wanted to show you the weather. If anything happens and you don't hear from me in the next couple of days, I'll be in the land of Oz. Talking to Dorothy.
Oh yeah, I see that lightning. I can't see nothing else. Flash.
No. There's a flag right where I have my camera open it, and you'll eventually be able to see if it gets bright enough again.
They heard the glitch happen when the lightning struck. So you can mute up. That's going to be crazy. Shoebills.
Gradually. Shoebills can produce gun sounds. Shoebill storks are patient creatures. They'll linger in the water for an hour, occasionally up to their waistlines, waiting for unsuspecting victims to swim past. The bird keeps motionless throughout this period, and its black feathers frequently merge into the adjacent shadows. So despite its height, this bird remains well hidden. When it comes to mates, these creatures aren't nearly so calm. When encountering a possible partner, shoebills clack their bills to produce a machine gun shooting sound.
Smoking Auditor's up here on Plant Panel. He's here. And 420 Network, good to see you. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming. Oh, she's back.
I'm back. Sorry.
You didn't think I'd notice you left, did you?
Oh, I know.
Oh, you know.
It's been likened to a hippo mating cry. They make this terrible sound by simultaneously vibrating their mouths and smacking their upper and lower bills. It's uncommon to hear these species make any noise, but stay your distance whenever they do. They may, after all, be possessive even towards their own partners. Shoebills can be the height of a human. Shoebill birds are not particularly meaty birds, weighing just about 16 pounds. Despite this, the shoebill stork is still extraordinarily tall. They may grow about 5 feet in height and spread their wingspan to even more than 7 feet in breadth. Their snouts are also very big and broad, reaching 8 to 12 inches in length and 4 to 5 inches in diameter. These bird species tower over toddlers and may even gaze down on some adults. They may continue for hours without blinking their glittering eyes, so their resting visage may appear to you like a death stare if it is at eye level. Shoebills, bad luck according to a few cultures. Even though they have few predators, shoebills are an endangered bird species. Humans are primarily to blame for the extinction of these birds, which number less than 5,000. Humans frequently hunt the birds, and their habitats are being devastated. However, one of the primary causes of their dire situation is based on a belief. Many people think that these birds...
Hold on. I want to see that again. All right, so I'm gonna have to get some music on that one. Obviously,
yeah, that would be cool.
Some EDM techno. I mean,
hunt the birds, and their habitats are being devastated. However, one of the primary causes of their dire situation is based on a belief. Many people think that these birds bring ill luck. A shoebill near the coast is believed to bring bad luck to fishermen for the day. Many tribal communities may intentionally kill shoebills to clear their territory of the evil omens these bird species bring. Unfortunately, these activities have resulted in the extinction of birds in many regions of Africa.
Hello, Diamond James. Welcome
Until
in.
the 1850s, they were uncatalogued. The shoebill was revered by ancient Arabs and Egyptians and found its way into both civilizations' art. Beyond those early encounters.
Hold on. No. Andy Pickle's onto something here. I could do 100 shorts with different TikTok mute sounds. And that freaking shoebill just dancing away at it. Appreciate you dropping by, Smoking. It's good to see you.
The bird remained an issue in many Western societies until the mid-19th century. This reflects the bird's inherent propensity to shun human interaction. Shoebills are lonely, calm birds that can stay still for hours if necessary. These gigantic storks had a native range
of even more than 2 million
square meters, so it's fantastic that they were able to elude dozens of ornithologists in the region for new species for so long. Before devouring its prey, the shoebill decapitates it. That silly-looking bill slapped across the front of the shoebill's face may not appear threatening, but it's a devastating weapon. Of course, it also seems like a shoe, which none of the cultures encountering the winged creature has overlooked. The Arabs named it Abu Markub, meaning father of a slipper. That law, however, is not to be taken lightly. Shoebills primarily target large fish, including eels, lungfish, and goldfish. They will, however, not refuse to kill lizards, reptiles.
if it's bad weather in eastern Texas right now, we'll be having some effect from it, whether it just be a little wind, some clouds, a mist, or actual bad weather in like 18 hours.
Texas is getting bad weather tomorrow.
Right.
Smoking
so
Auditor is in Ohio.
Yeah, he's further north than we are. You are about on the same parallel I'm on, but further west. Well, way further west.
Stephanie, I'm supposed to be in Tennessee right now. But I couldn't make it. They're spreading my grandmother's ashes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's okay. She lived a full life, so.
Yeah, but I said nice.
Oh.
Right? That's not acceptable behavior.
Crocodile. The shoebill raises its bill just wide enough for its prey to push its head out after trapping the prey's body inside its beak. The shoebill then cracks down once more with its meat cleaver beak and eliminates its victim's head before devouring the remainder. Shoebill storks enjoy poorly oxygenated water. Shoebill storks possess distinct hunting preferences. They deliberately seek low oxygenated water because it compels their food to rise to the surface more frequently, allowing them to pursue it more quickly. Shoebills may remain motionless for hours at a time.
Oh,
but
really,
they can
Doc? I need to
more
tell
heavily with the correct water. Water with large mammals in it is another rare feature that shoebills enjoy. During feeding season, hippopotamuses can help shoebills. The fish are forced to move toward the surface when hippos are immersed in water. Shoebills will wait for hippos to disrupt the fish.
How you reckon that works?
What?
I guess the hippo would be mucking up the water so bad that the fish can't breathe it, and so they come up to gulp air.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay. I'll buy that.
Before
Thank
striking,
you, guys.
they defecate to relieve themselves. Urohydrosis is typical behavior of giant birds such as shoebills and other storks. It refers to whether an animal feces on itself to regulate its body temperature. Their excrement is comparable to typical bird dung, thus it evaporates quickly. Shoebills possess warm blood flowing in their legs, therefore heat is employed to evaporate waste, causing the blood flow to cool.
That's
As a
no.
result,
No.
Okay, but this time I'll poop on your legs to cool you off.
These birds' feces on themselves to maintain their body temperature during the day. All right, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed,
Every time I see that bird, I look at the bill because that's the biggest part of it, it seems like. But yeah, it makes me think of Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how that works. Yee.
Yee.
What's up, Walter White?
Welcome back.
I'm terrified.
Ostrich versus Cassowary.
Who wins? Right off the top of your head.
Ostrich.
You
Because
think?
I don't really know what a cassowary is.
A cassowary.
Cassowary.
Cassowary. Cassowary.
My bad. I don't. Yeah. I
there. That's all.
don't know what kind of bird.
We've got
Looks they're the same family, maybe.
Yeah, no, they're not closely related, but when they deviated from bird stock, they were. If that makes sense. They're another part of that whole way back long ago evolutionary divergence. These creatures evolved on different places with different stresses, but in a similar type of environment. And so they developed similar types of defenses, mechanisms. Like emu and ostrich both run almost identically. They're not terribly closely related, but they are virtually identical because of lots of convergent evolution. I say cassowary. Cassowary actively hunt humans. Like, these are the only birds that have been repeatedly documented as to wound a person and then go hide and wait for because they know, they're smart enough to know that humans get help. And so it will kick a human and break its leg and then go sit in the bush and wait for more humans to show up and then come out and kill a couple more.
Nuh-uh.
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
They will. The reason is debated.
Well, then I change my vote.
Some people think that it's kill protection. They're trying to protect the kill and trying to keep it viable for eating as long as possible. And so instead of killing, they maim so as to leave the victim alive. Because as long as it's over there bleeding out, it's not decomposing. Right?
A giant anteater is one of the most dangerous zoo animals, really? Interesting.
Oh, the giant anteater has these claws on it that are like Wolverine claws this long, and if it takes a swipe at you, it's going to be an artery somewhere. You're catching an artery with that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what they think about it.
Okay.
Who would win a fight between these two giant birds? The ostrich is the largest and heaviest living bird. As its species name, Camelus, suggests, the ostrich was once known as the camel bird because of its long neck, prominent eyes, and sweeping eyelashes, as well as its jolting walk. Also, like camels, the ostrich can tolerate high temperatures and go without water for long periods of time.
Welcome in,
The Cassowary is a large, flightless bird, one of the most dangerous birds.
What's up, Joko? Good to see you. Who did I miss? Scrappy Dreams. Hey, Russell. Welcome in, bud. Appreciate your time. Thank you for coming.
Birds in the world and the second largest bird on the planet. It belongs to a group of large, flightless dinosaur birds known as ratites.
That's the word. That's the word. That's the word I couldn't remember earlier. Ratites.
Got it.
That all of them are related to ratites. There's a whole family of birds over there that are not really birds at all. These things have teeth for most of their lives.
To the emu. What do they look like? The ostrich is the world's largest and heaviest bird. They have a significant weight, up to 320 pounds, 145 kilograms, and have a height of 9 feet, 2.7 meters tall, this making flight. The ostrich is equipped with long, muscular legs built for running. Unlike other birds who have 3 or 4 toes, ostriches have only 2 toes on each foot, which allows for greater speed. They can sprint as fast as 43 miles per hour, 70 kilometers per hour. With a 4-inch, 10-centimeter talon on each foot, their downward kicks can cause serious...
On a short run, these things can flat-foot a cheetah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a close press between this cheetah and this bird being the fastest land animal.
Nice.
Serious harm to potential predators. Males have bold black and white coloring that they use to attract females. Females, on the other hand, are light brown. The ostrich's eyes are 2 inches, 5 centimeters in diameter, the largest of any land animal. Adult cassowaries can grow to an imposing 6.5 feet tall, 2 meters. In general, the sexes are fairly similar in appearance, though females are slightly larger and can weigh up to 176 pounds, 80 kilograms. Males can weigh up to 121 pounds, 55 kilograms.
Good
Like
evening,
the
John Nicola.
ostrich, the southern cat.
Welcome in, John Denicola. Good to see you, bud. Appreciate you coming by. No, they're not. Okay, so as far as being the dumbest creatures on Earth, their problem solving isn't exactly top notch, but you're talking about something with the body the size of a small Utah raptor having a brain the size of a large walnut. So, yeah.
Cassowary is a ratite, a large flightless bird with unusual feathers and other features that distinguish it from all other birds. A striking bird with glossy black plumage, the adult southern cassowary has a tall brown casque on top of its head. A vivid...
Imagine that coming up at you out of the dark. Like you go out there to pop a squat off of a stump somewhere, and this thing just pops up, kicks you in the face, and runs off.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
No.
Blue and purple.
I ever tell you my emu story?
No.
I'll tell it after this.
Okay.
It's pretty stupid. It's kind of dumb.
Neck, long drooping red wattles, and amber eyes. The purpose of the tall helmet or casque is unknown, but it may indicate dominance and age as it continues to grow throughout life. Each heavy, well-muscled leg has 3 toes, with the inside toe bearing a large dagger-shaped claw, up to 4.7 inches long, 12 centimeters, used for scratching and fighting other birds. Where do they live?
What?
Ostriches live in the wild in Western and Eastern Africa, as well as South Africa. Once they roamed all over Africa, Asia, and the Arabian Peninsula. Now, due to being hunted so extensively, they are found only in sub-Saharan Africa. Ostriches farmed in Australia, New Mexico, and Israel have established feral populations. These birds live in savannas, semi-arid climates, deserts, and semi-deserts. Ostriches avoid forested areas. They use their keen eyesight to spot predators from a distance and run away before they can be caught. Areas with dense vegetation can obstruct escape routes for running birds. The cassowary's range is restricted to northeastern Australia, New Guinea, and the surrounding islands. Scientists are unsure if cassowaries were originally found on some of these islands, or if the birds arrived there through trade with other native tribes. Cassowary's preferred habitat is the dense...
All right, so the poll results are 40 votes complete. 80% of people say that birds are dinosaurs. Full stop.
For sure.
Somebody go out there and knock on Car Thief News's door and hand him a phone. He'll figure it out there, I'm sure. What's up, Indoctrination? Welcome in, bud.
Rainforests of New Guinea and northern Australia. They use these humid forests to hide from potential predators and search for food in safety. They have been known to inhabit swamp forests, palm scrub, grassland, and savanna as well, though infrequently.
Welcome in, Can't Spell Lou. Good to see ya.
What do they eat? Ostriches are carnivores, and they eat whatever is available in their habitat at that time of the year. They mostly eat plants, especially roots, leaves, and seeds, but they also munch on insects, snakes, lizards, or rodents that come within reach. When an ostrich eats, food is collected in the crop at the top of the throat until there is a large enough lump to slide down the throat. These big birds also swallow sand.
What's up, Truth Be Told Audits? Good to see you, bud. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming by.
Welcome in, Can't Spell Sue or Lou.
Lou, pew,
Lou.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pebbles and small stones that help grind up food in the gizzard. Ostriches do not need to drink water, since they get what they need from the plants they eat, although they drink if they come to a water hole. Cassowaries prefer fallen fruit, but will eat small vertebrates, invertebrates, fungi, carrion, and plants. Cassowaries play an important role in maintaining the diversity of rainforest.
Oh, yeah. Truth be told, Audits was presented by Lackluster again this morning.
Yes.
Which is cool. We always like it. It's always lovely.
Yeah, he's up to like 25K now.
Damn it, man. You saw that, didn't you?
Cassowaries are one of only a few fruit eaters that can disperse large rainforest fruits, and the only species that can carry large seeded fruits over long distances. They swallow the fruit whole, digesting the pulp and passing the seeds unharmed in large piles of dung, distributing them over large areas throughout the rainforest. Some rainforest seeds even require the southern cassowary digestive process to help them germinate. How do they behave? Ostriches live in flocks numbering 5 to 50 and are normally found alongside grazing animals such as antelope and zebras. During the breeding season of about 5 months, flocks will occupy territories extending 2 to 15 square kilometers. Outside the breeding season, smaller, looser flocks of 2 to 5 members form. Ostriches have a lifestyle which is nomadic and mostly diurnal, being active early in the day as well as late. Males are territorial, defending their territory aggressively. These birds like water and frequently take baths if given the opportunity, and are good swimmers. Sometimes, to escape detection, they lie down with their necks outstretched.
Good night, Tack. Enjoyed the show. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you for coming.
Which probably was the origin of the myth that an ostrich buries its head in the sand. They use posture to threaten a rival or predator, fluffing up the feathers of their wings and hissing loudly. These birds are fast runners and usually will comfortably outrun their predators. Southern cassowaries are not able to fly, having very small wings. Instead, they use their strong legs for mobility and to defend themselves. If they are alarmed, they can crash through the forest at nearly 50 kilometers per hour, pushing vegetation out of their way with the bony casques on their heads. These birds are diurnal. They rest during the middle of the day, mainly foraging in the morning and late afternoon. They swim well and are good jumpers. Being solitary, they have a home range which they defend against other cassowaries. While in the forest, they make a very loud, deep territorial roar, which is able to be heard by others a significant distance away. Now it's time for the battle.
All right. What you got your money on?
The other one. The cassowary.
Right. Boy, my inability to spell is almost epic. All right, giggity, giggity. The poll is on.
How
do you spell ostrich?
No, I said not the ostrich.
Not the ostrich. Okay, so you think the cassowary is going to kick the ostrich to death?
Yep.
All right, we're going to give that a couple of minutes for it to actually perpetrate. And I'm going to take me a little break for a moment. How would you like a little break? You like little breaks?
Sure.
All right. We'll be right back after these messages.
Casey Jones is going to reach Frisco. Casey Jones, but we'll all be dead.
Well, I say every day, I'm just getting closer to taking a bath with my fucking toaster.
Lorenzo will give you the details.
A few moments later.
What are the humans doing?
they're spinning you lies, but no one pays attention, no one opens their eyes. They walk around like zombies with their head in immobiles, signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile. Yeah. Signaling their virtues with a pick on their profile. So if you think you're ready, you don't need more proof. Conspiracy deniers are denying the truth. They fabricate our problems.
What you talking about, Willis?
What?
What is a spinny break?
Potty break?
Spinny?
Yeah, I mean, the people in the prospecting community, that's what they say.
Oh.
They're all spinny break. I don't know.
Epic rap battles of history. You decide Ostrich or Cassowary. I'm about to go with the Shoebill for the gun sound that he does. Rat, rat, rat. All right. Let's see what we landed on. We got 55% think Ostrich wins, 44% think Cassowary wins.
Ostrich versus Cassowary. Who would win? Ostriches are taller, bulkier, faster, and have practically the same weapon set as cassowaries. Even the biggest cassowary is smaller, slighter, and slower than the average ostrich. Both birds are primarily herbivorous, so no advantage there. Cassowaries sometimes eat rodents and frogs, but nothing anywhere near the size to give any advantage against an ostrich. The only real substantial asset of the cassowary is its claw, but even the ostrich has a nasty foot weapon of its own. And both birds use their weapon the same way, with a kick. And the cassowary will have a much shorter range than the ostrich, which will have far more strength and speed than the cassowary.
Have a good night, Spicy Peach.
Cassowary has a sharper claw, but that doesn't mean much when its opponent is bigger, stronger, faster, and carrying a similar weapon.
Welcome
Even
in,
the
Dirty
cassowaries are much more aggressive and have sharper beaks. In a fight to the death.
Dirty Dog! What's up, bud? Welcome in. Good to see ya. Who else did we miss?
Spicy Peach is leaving.
Spicy Peach? No! It's okay, bud. I'll see you next time, maybe. Hope so. A cassowary stared you down once and ain't been right since. Yeah, no, they're terrifying. They're absolutely terrifying. Frightening. There was a whole, they used to like before the previous interglacial period, there were entire freaking family trees of ratites that were out there. They were called terror birds. They were quite a common phenomenon back then. But that's after the evolution of man, but before the evolution of modern man, so to speak. It's a hard one to peg down.
If the adrenaline of the ostrich can reach a maximum level, I think its heavier weight will be the ultimate advantage. So I think the ostrich will win. What is your opinion? I'm waiting for the answer.
So y'all are all wieners. Look at you, wiener.
I know. I listened to your nonsense and I switched my vote, damn it.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
You're a loser because of Sasquatch.
Welcome in, Culture Club.
Culture Club USA. Welcome to the chat. Is that your defense and you're sticking to it? It's my fault.
Yep.
I stand by my previous statement that the cassowary would just stomp the hell out of an ostrich. If the ostrich stuck around to fight, that would be the end of the ostrich, because an ostrich isn't especially violent, but a cassowary is. And here's the difference. If they're fighting in the jungle, I think the cassowary has the advantage. If they're fighting on an open savanna, I think the ostrich might have it, because the ostrich will be able to run away and come attack whenever he's ready. Whereas in the jungle, that cassowary is just going to kick that ostrich to death. You saw the spikes on their feet, right?
I did, yes.
It's absurd, bro. Like, what? They're just carrying around they have an illegal weapon in their foot. All right, so before we go back
the
to
Shoebill Stork.
No, not the Shoebill. We got to go back to the screaming woman because I want to do the Wendigoon bit. I'm going to listen to the Wendigoon bit at a shot. We're just going to sit here and I'm going to turn it down a little bit. We're going to talk over him and we're going to yell at each other and it's going to get downright thick and absurd because what Wendigoon has done an iceberg of The Walking Dead. And it's basically The Walking Dead as put forth by Wendigoon with all his theories, all his ideas, and all his things.
See,
I can't wait.
Swiss is on my side.
Dude.
Swiss Miss.
Oh, well, obviously I must be wrong. And now, what if it had been an emu? Would that change y'all's opinion versus the cassowary?
I don't know much about an emu.
Well, I can tell you this much. An emu is the only bird that's won a war against a major power.
Mm.
Australia lost 2 wars to it.
What's going on?
Get in the car.
Tell me what's going on.
Get in the car.
I will.
Let's do it right now.
Austin! Protect me! Austin!
Really gotta hobble. Stop. Just stop. You're going to jail for disorderly conduct.
Welcome in, Toe Daddy. Good to see you. That's Toe for Life. What's that number? Damn it. Where's it at? There's not. It's Toe for Life Chronicles.
Yeah.
For what?
Disorderly conduct.
What? Austin!
Get you in the back seat.
Let me pee first. Please let me pee. Can I pull my pee down pee right here? Why are you doing this?
Here.
Why?
Did she say, why am I doing this?
I don't know.
That's what it sounded like to me. She just screamed, why am I doing this?
I don't know. Why?
I couldn't tell you, chick. Looks like you're doing it on your damn own, though. That's for sure.
Are you guys doing this? That's not on. What's going on?
Nope.
After this love drama, Austin's girlfriend was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest.
What happened?
We don't want to have sex.
Where'd she go? She's inside. Scratched you?
Scratched me, bit me, hit me in my face.
Where does it hurt? Arms, legs?
Everywhere. She does this all the time.
Who is she to you?
She's my ex-girlfriend now.
Ex-girlfriend. Has this ever happened before?
Yeah, I just barely got a case dismissed.
Same thing? She was beating on you?
Yeah.
Right, bro.
I think would change. What's her name?
Aurora Fernandez.
Sheriff's office.
Okay, so this just happened when you called us?
No, I've been trying to calm her down. She started drinking right away.
What'd she do first? Did she scratch you first? Did she bite you? What happened?
Yeah, first it starts off by throwing things. And then she rushes me and tries to tackle me. Because I was just laying on the bed, just trying to stay calm, you know? And then that's when she comes out of nowhere and just jumps on me. And she's scratching me on my arms.
Dispatch mentioned something about a rock. Did she threaten you with a rock?
Yeah, she tried to break the window.
It's not acorn. A rock.
It was an assault rock. No, chick was just trying to show him her pet rock. That's all. She adopted a rock. She wanted to show it to him real close and repetitively.
Go to the beginning and you'll see how crazy she was. Because she just saw the end of the Austin episode.
You'll have to back up to before the birds, because the birds were supposed to happen at like the 1 hour mark, and I went over with my first video. So we're going to try to finish it.
I waited probably about 30 pounder and finally bashed the window in.
You were in the driver's seat and she threw it through the window?
Yeah.
Is it still in here? Jesus, man. She broke his guitar. They were fighting. He wouldn't have sex with her if she's on her period. He said no. Scratched his back.
Ooh, boy. Oh, mio mio. You mean this woman just went to jail for a piece of sausage?
No, she couldn't get the sausage.
That's what I'm saying. Due to lack of a piece of tube steak, she went to jail.
Well, the Red River was flowing. I mean, he was like, no, not having it. So, I mean, but yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I mean, all right. I understand but my point is it was so important to her that she not only assaulted him, broke his guitar, kicked in his door. Some people
Threw
called
a rock through the window.
She has been literally dragged out of this place kicking and screaming, not an exaggeration. And leaving my
Dirty Dog is the participation award, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, he's doing good. More than one hole on a golf course. Dirty dog. No, don't apologize. Now it's too late now. So now you know what you got competition.
Then grabbed his phone, took it away from him while he was calling 911.
Hey, just come out here and talk to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, never just go out and talk to them. Not even once, ever, never. Tell them to contact your lawyer and you'll meet them at the police station tomorrow during proper business hours. Tell them to send you some certified mail. Tell them to call your receptionist. I'm just saying, don't ever go out to talk to the police. That's never a good option.
Before we meet Aurora, let's first summarize what happened that night. After her boyfriend refused sex because of her period, she bit him, scratched him, broke his guitar, threw a stone at him, broke his car window with a weight, and took his phone. When he decided to call for help, the boyfriend claims that...
Wait a minute.
This is a different one.
Okay. No, but I thought she threw a rock through the window. Now they just said a weight?
The stone at him and then broke his car window with a weight. He threw a rock at him when he was in the house, I think.
Oh, okay.
Craig should have gave it up. That selfish bastard. What was he thinking? Hey, you're savage. Personal choice means nothing. Consent, a thing of the past. We don't need any of that silliness around here. I will subject you to the craziness that I feel you deserve. You are welcome.
She is often aggressive, and that he regularly suffers her violence. During the fight, Aurora got a bruise under her eye, and now she will use that as an excuse to shift all the blame onto her boyfriend. According to her, she is the victim, and he is the one harassing her.
All right, just sit right here. We have EMS. They're gonna come check out your hand. What happened to your hand?
I don't know. He fucking hurt me. He fucking punched me in the eye.
All right, an observation right off the top. That is a really good shiner. Somebody plugged her a good one. It did not happen in the last hour, not in the last 2 hours. It is very unlikely that that happened in the last 24 hours, right? Maybe in the past 48, because it takes a little while for it to develop to quite such a dramatic level. Now, I might be wrong. Some of you crackers out there might be pretty quick bleeders. You make a bruise in just a few minutes, like a developing Polaroid. But not me. It might be 2 days before I actually start showing color on a bruise. It's wild.
Welcome in, generally specific.
Damn it, Andy.
What?
Learn from the male octopus. Genitals are on one tentacle, which is detachable. Can literally throw at you and tell you to go F yourself. Baps.
So what happened to your hand?
He fucking hit me. I was trying to defend myself. Fucking punched me in the eye.
Have your hand in your eye, the only place you're injured?
I don't know.
Did you lose consciousness when he punched you?
I don't know.
Just have a seat.
I need something to drink.
All right, I'll get you something to drink. Have a seat.
It's right there. This isn't even my phone. That's his phone. I don't know where he threw my phone.
Your phone's over. Your phone's right here. Let me see. Can we get that phone?
No, it's mine.
You just
paid for it.
That's his phone.
No, I paid for it.
Wow. Welcome in, Generally Specific. Good to see you. It's my phone. I paid for it, but it's for him to talk to me, so he best answer it. Does that check out? Is that female logic?
That it can be, yes. I mean, it could be male or female, but
all right. No, I'll buy it. You have more experience with women than I do.
No, I paid for it. I'm not giving him a phone that I paid for.
But you just told me it's his phone.
He was using it while he was with me. If he's not gonna
Hold on. That sounds very close to a "look what you made me do" type of situation, which I don't approve of. That "look what you made me do" line is one of those, abuser statements. Careful there, bro.
What's his is mine, what's mine is mine.
TCO 8071.
TC, welcome in.
Delran, New Jersey. Dear God, why are you still there? I mean, can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
We have 50 people in chat.
Awesome.
Between the 3 that it actually tracks. 57 counting Rumble, which is neat. Although no one's chatting anywhere but here. So we're good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bear that rips your face off. What a
gonna be with me, he don't need it. I still am paying on that phone.
Okay, but that's your phone though, right? Correct? This one?
Right.
Why do you have his phone then?
Because I pay for everything here. I pay for everything here. He's not even a man to be even paying for shit.
How did this start, Aurora?
Ask him.
He told me. I want to get your side done.
Well, then go with it.
Your demeanor changed really, really quick after getting that.
You remember how she was just bawling and crying and crying and bawling, and he hurt me. He hurt her. You need to get his story. He can tell you what happened. Like that.
Water. Trying to help everybody out and figure out what's going on, okay? Because apparently this is not new to both of you.
No, it isn't.
Right?
But he's the one that keeps on coming back. I don't go to him. He comes here.
Why do you let him back?
Because I think he's going to change, and he does it. Then he turns into even worse. And look what he does to me. Everything he fucking does to me. He tries to play the innocent one here. He's not. He came out here. I was sitting here.
Okay.
And I was drinking, and he got pissed off, and he started talking shit to me and then started hitting me.
What did he get pissed off about?
Because I was drinking.
Nothing else? No other reason besides the drinking? Did he want to have intercourse tonight with you?
Have you been drinking? No. She wanted to have sex. I didn't want to have sex because she said she was on a period. She just started calling me, saying that I'm worthless and she could get it anywhere else and blah, blah, blah. I need you to step out of the...
I'm not stepping outside.
Listen to me. Hold on.
I'm not stepping outside.
Listen to me. We are most likely getting a search warrant for the residence.
You go right ahead.
Okay, so I need you to get out.
I'm not going to get out. Not until you have a warrant out for my arrest or whatever the fuck you need. But I am not leaving my premises right here.
Okay.
I'm not leaving it.
Aurora, you need to listen to me. If you do not leave, what you are doing is you're obstructing me.
I don't give a shit.
The investigation.
I don't give a shit.
And
I
that
don't
is the
give
way
a
that
shit.
you be put in jail.
I don't give
I
a shit.
told you 2 minutes ago, it's in your best interest to cooperate with us. We're just in an investigation stage, okay?
If you pull me out of here, I will get a fucking lawyer and sue your guys' ass.
Go ahead
and I'll get my parents over here.
I want you to know right now, we are giving you optimal opportunity.
I don't give a shit what you're trying to do. Hold on.
Aren't you an adult?
Okay, so I said I'm a little confused. Well, they want to search the premises for what?
That's an interesting question.
Anybody? I mean, did I miss something?
The rock.
And it's her home, not his.
You might be onto something there. And this is, but I mean, let's be honest. Both of these people should probably go to jail, right? I mean, just to separate them for a while.
Well, somebody's going to jail.
What's really weird is like usually my Rumble chats come in, but tonight I'm like mine come in. I can show mine.
Mrs. was coming in. You just weren't acknowledging it. See?
I guess I got so many rolling on your side, I'm missing them. I'm sorry.
Swiss Miss, the next one after T-Birds. That's a Rumble chat. 2 down. On StreamYard, 2 down. There you go. That's Rumble.
Yes.
Cheers, T-Birds.
Welcome in, T-Bird. Good to see you.
I understand that they're inside her home, but it's her home for one. What are they wanting to get, or what are they wanting to search for on the premises? I don't get it.
I'm unsure.
Rewind a little bit. Maybe we missed something.
Let's go back before the water.
Get out. I'm not gonna get out. Not until you have a warrant out for my arrest or whatever the fuck you need. But I am not.
No, go a little bit further.
Right here.
Okay.
I'm not leaving it.
Because that's when he says something about searching the premises.
If you do not leave
with me, he don't need it. I that's his phone. I don't need his phone.
Your phone's right here.
There's a bottle of apple, some kind of apple alcohol stuffed behind that little doohickey there. I know it's too tiny for anybody to see, but it's over there. Fuck you, AJ. Right in your fucking pothole.
Let me get that phone.
No, it's mine.
You just
paid for it.
That's his phone.
No, I paid for it. No, I paid for it. I'm not giving him a phone that I paid for.
But you just told me it's his phone.
He was using it while he was with me. If he's not going to be with me, he don't need it. I still am paying on that.
Scotty Waddles, do you have your eyes
That's your
on?
phone, though, right? Correct? This one?
Right.
What?
Oh, I said, Scotty Waddles, do you have your eyes on?
I think he's a little bit behind in talking about the other chick that was nuts.
No.
That's my guess. This one looked kind of like a rippopotamus. She looked like one of those tyrannosauruses walk around bitching all the time. You've read about them, I'm sure. Typically, they're called Karen.
Why do you have his phone then?
Because I pay for everything here. I pay for everything here. He's not even a man to be even paying for shit here.
How did all this start, Aurora?
Ask him.
He told me. I want to get your side done.
Well, then go with it.
Your demeanor changed really, really quick after getting that water. Trying to help everybody out and figure out what's going on, okay? Because apparently this is not new to both of you.
No, it isn't.
Right?
But he's the one that keeps on coming back. I don't go to him. He comes here.
Well, why do you let him back?
Because I think he's going to change and he does it. Then he turns into even worse. And look what he does to me. Everything he fucking does to me. He tries to play the innocent one here. He's not. He came out here. I was sitting here.
Okay.
And I was drinking and he got pissed off and he started talking shit to me and then started hitting me.
What? You're mean. Dove got mean. Savage. Yeah, they've had this problem before. I mean, clearly, there's probably a long history of cops coming here, probably.
What did he get pissed off about?
Because I was drinking.
Nothing else? There's no other reason besides the drinking? Did he want to have intercourse tonight with you?
Have you been drinking? No. She wanted to have sex. I didn't want to have sex because she said she was on a period. She just started calling me, saying that I'm worthless and she could get it anywhere else and blah blah.
Culture Club, I believe if she got a nut, she wouldn't be in this situation.
I need you to.
I'm not stepping outside.
Listen to me. Hold on.
I'm not stepping outside.
Listen to me. We are most likely getting a search warrant for the residence.
We are most likely.
I need you to get out.
I'm not gonna get out. Not until you have a warrant out for my arrest or whatever the fuck you need. But I am not leaving my premises right here.
Okay.
I'm not leaving it.
Aurora, you need to listen to me. If you do not leave, what you are doing is you're obstructing me.
I don't give
the investigation.
I don't give a shit.
And
I
that
don't
is the way
give a
that you
shit.
should be put in jail.
I don't give
I
a shit.
told you 2 minutes ago, it's in your best interest to cooperate with us. We're just in an investigation stage, okay?
If you pull me out of here, I will get a fucking lawyer and sue your guys' ass.
Go ahead
And I'll
do that.
get my parents over here.
I want you to know right now, we are giving you
I'm gonna go get my parents.
I don't give a shit what you're trying to do. Let me get my parent over here.
Aren't you an adult?
No. Why? Who asked?
Obviously not. I mean, she has to get her parents.
Wow. They just want to ID everybody in the house, of course. They want his phone too. I'm not sure what that's all about exactly. I guess it might have evidence of what went down. If he's trying to press charges, they need that, I suppose. Damn it, Swiss Miss. She just need a little mechanical help. That's all. Round 2. Fight.
For they can witness. Mom! Yeah. Mom. Yeah. Can you come to the trailer, please? Come to the RV. I don't want these motherfuckers to arrest me.
How did the van have a broken window now?
Because I was...
Her mama's going to come stop the cops from arresting her?
Apparently.
Who is her mama? Jill Biden? I mean, works for Hunter.
And he went over there and tried to get me out.
Is it just me, or does she sound just like the fat kid Cartman from Mom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ended up going out the passenger seat when I heard the crashing sound of the window.
Aurora claims that her boyfriend did literally everything he accuses her of, but her story isn't consistent and doesn't match the evidence and facts. Unlike her boyfriend's story, she's also uncooperative with the police and has sudden mood swings. It all seems as if she's simply frustrated because the police are suspicious of her lies. The police need to look for more evidence, but Aurora is obstructing them because she doesn't want to leave the area, so they will now arrest her. Try to guess whether the arrest will go smoothly or not.
Well,
I suspect she resisted.
Yepper doodles.
well, Aurora, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be under arrest.
So he's the one that hit me.
He did hit you. You're right. He did hit you. But I need you to get up because you're going to be under arrest.
I'm not going to get up.
Okay.
He loosened my teeth and made me a black eye, and you're going to arrest me.
You know, I would believe that, but the thing is...
you're hurting me. You are hurting me. No, Aurora. I'm not. You're hurting me.
Can you move your feet?
Do you not see my finger is bruised from where he hit me last time?
Aurora. Okay. Come on, Aurora.
I'm not getting up. Mom! Mom!
Fix me some milk and Pepsi. Do my other foot. Ma'am. Oh my Lord. This woman.
Mom! Come on. Mom! Look at it! Look at it!
She had to take her son to court this morning.
You need to loosen this
and
handcuffs. Loosen the it's hurting me.
Wait a minute.
She hasn't been listening to us. She's been like this the entire time. As you can see, there's a lot of space in the handcuffs. She's just turning her wrist.
No, I'm not.
Well, they came over here because you were in trouble.
No, because that.
She does sound like a screaming goat. Meh, meh. Oh, Lordy.
Called it. That's why. I need a pee. Let me go to the bathroom.
Aurora, hey, calm down.
Are you going to let me
Calm
piss on myself?
We're going to let you go pee if you would calm down.
Just calm down. Calm down. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom.
Let her go to the bathroom.
I'm on my period, you stupid.
Hey, shh. Cállate la boca.
Let me go to the bathroom. Let me go to the bathroom.
My mama said the alligator's so mean because he got all them teeth. They got no toothbrush.
At least.
And you haven't even allowed us.
And it's going to be all bloody. That's fucking disgusting.
You kidding me? Stand up. Just drag it. Are you gonna sit up so we can put you in car like an adult?
You.
All right, roll on your side.
You.
Roll on your side. Back up. Back up.
Screw you guys. I'm staying home. You're gonna send her big or little Bob? A little Bob? Mama said there'd be
there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said.
Mama told me. She told me.
I got it.
Oh!
Basically what happened, she's upset about the sexual relationship that they are having or not having. She's on her period, just how she said. She started attacking him, started biting him. When I talked to her, her story doesn't match up. His story matches up to everything that we've seen inside here. And that's the reason why she's going to jail, is because she's the aggressor.
Bam.
Aggravated battery, criminal damage to property, interference with communications, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and resisting arrest.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Where's your wife at?
Last I saw, she was in my car.
Start, but we will notify them. Well, he's bleeding. She's not.
She's bleeding. He's bleeding. She's not. 3 dog nights. Mama told me not to come. That's right. There you go. That's a deep cut there, bud. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Anybody else in the house? No. Even what?
She was very upset at me.
You mind if I take a knife until we're done?
Yeah, go ahead.
232 copy.
So what happened?
She was very unhappy with me.
She what?
She was very unhappy with me when I.
Did you want to lean against my car? I'm gonna have the fire department check you out anyway.
I'm sitting on the couch. And she's sitting above me, and I was trying to not escalate. She has a very bad temper. And then she started hitting me, and I just started defending myself.
She was hitting you with her hands?
Yeah, hard. I don't know if you see my face. I don't know if it's loose or not. I have no idea. She must have hit me 100 times.
Who are you guys arguing with?
You ever wonder why a man's mind is dirtier than a woman's?
I don't know. Mine's pretty dirty, so
it should be cleaner because she changes her mind 3 times a day.
She wanted me to come home. She called me. She was upset that we're having carpet installed today, and she was upset that I wasn't here.
So you got home from work?
I got home from work, and apparently she texted me not to come home. And I didn't see that till I was already home. She was really pissed.
So she's mad at you because you weren't here for the corporate.
Yeah, and then she was mad that I showed up.
Okay.
And
she started hitting you with her fists? Or like
just
open
hands, and
forearms?
she boxed my ears a bunch of times.
Okay.
And then she picked up the beer that I had just started. I poured it into a glass, and she smashed the beer and landed here somewhere and shattered everywhere. So I did end up striking her arms to get her off me because she's grabbed my this and she's just. I went in the closet to get real shoes on. And then,
hello, Independent Mini
unbeknownst
United.
to me,
Welcome to
there
the
was a
chat.
piece of
Good to
glass
see you,
that was
bud.
attached to my foot, so it was
Appreciate you
really
coming
real
in.
quick. It took
Welcome
5
in,
minutes
man.
to get out of the closet because she's trying to trap me in there.
Who's the next unit?
You got any weapons on you or anything like that I should know about? All right, let's go ahead and step on down. Let's get off the car.
I just don't feel like it right now. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Ossifer. I just feel like laying on the hood of this car for a minute. Not going with you. Right? You're not going to arrest me or take me away because I've been violent against another soul. That's not what's happening. You reckon this is some of that old woman syndrome I was talking about? I'm telling you, man, these people get so tracked into exactly whatever they say becoming the law out of it just, I don't know, man. It seems accurate to me.
Either you get off the car or I'm going to make you get off the car. What do you want to do?
I'll get off the car. I'm sorry it bothered you. I'm so sorry.
Hit 10-4.
I'm
Just
sorry.
lean against the car.
Okay.
Yeah. She's being cooperative right now. What's your first name, ma'am?
I'm Nicole. My daughter's on the way.
What's your last name, Nicole?
Well, she's going to come talk for me. Thank you.
Did she say she's being a kumquat?
No, she said that her daughter's coming to talk for her.
Oh, she's going to come talk. Okay, I thought.
Birth, Nicole.
She's going to come over.
What's your date of birth? I don't care if your daughter's coming. Your daughter doesn't answer for you. You're a grown woman.
No. She's going to come. She's going to come over.
Nicole, what's your date of birth?
I just told you my daughter's coming over right now. She's an attorney.
It's called, you must say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right.
I don't answer questions. And yes, I invoke a kumquat, right?
Have a conversation with me. So she's not talking to me right now.
Nicole is the wife of a well-known NFL team owner, and as he himself said, she has a volatile temper. That day, after a minor argument, she smashed a glass on his head, beat him, and trapped him in a closet. And before the police arrived, she admitted to having taken several tranquilizers, hence the bizarre behavior. Her daughter is an attorney and will now take a leading role. She will silence her mother to prevent her from revealing too much information that
the smartest woman on earth has joined the chat. Check this out. She shows up and immediately strikes everything her mother says. She doesn't answer questions. Talk to me. I'm a lawyer.
Welcome in, Westside.
Welcome in, Westside. Westside.
could lead to a conviction, and this is how it looked.
Where's she going? Where are you going?
Hey, excuse me.
Fire needs to check her out.
You guys can step aside. Do you want to be checked out now or not? Yeah.
I already told you. She's going to get checked out by fire first, and then you guys can have your conversation.
And at this point, we're investigating the crime, so she's being detained.
There is no crime. I checked.
We're investigating the crime, so we have reasonable
All right,
suspicion.
I'm a defense attorney. I'm her
I understand
representing her.
I understand that, but we got to investigate what happened.
But she can be detained if
No,
there's
you
reasonable
don't, Mom.
suspicion.
You want to talk to no, she wants to talk to me first. That's her right.
Okay, well then let her get checked out by fire first. She had blood on her.
I 100%. Yeah, I think she should.
Okay, and then she told me she took some, so I wanted to get checked out.
I took. Stop talking. I'm sorry.
All right, so let her get her checked out first, and then have whatever conversation you want to have. Just please let's do that, and that's it.
No.
That's all I'm asking.
No, she doesn't. Well, you don't want. No, I do not want it. Okay, I agree with that decision.
Our main priority is we want to make sure everybody's okay.
I understand. I'm her daughter. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm not a concern, but I am an attorney. Sorry.
Main concern, which is fine.
Yes, thank you. I'm just.
That's great.
I'm very, very sick today.
Well,
I'm very tired tonight.
Stop talking. But obviously, so you have to look at it from our standpoint, and then legally and everything
What
else.
was on?
Yes.
What was on dispatch? What did dispatch say that there was a TV call? Like,
yes.
All right.
Yes.
I understand that you have to.
Yes, and then obviously we get here. You're a defense attorney. We see blood on someone.
Oh no! You don't go there. That is a very easy assumption to make, and I think people make it. No, I'm sorry.
neighbor said.
No, I'm just saying that you're an attorney, so I'm just talking about evidence. So we can't detain her for a reasonable time to conduct an investigation.
Not without reasonable suspicion.
I just stated that we have reasonable
For
suspicion.
that she is.
We have to determine
What crime?
possible assault, DV assault.
All right, just
Okay.
I told the neighbors.
And so we investigate, and then if we find out that there's
I know, right? Shut up. You're muted.
Is there a particular reason why they can't just hook her up and leave?
I mean, no. They have a reasonable, articulate suspicion
right?
to arrest her.
She attacked him. We've got blood. We've got evidence. We've got facts.
I mean, the fact that she's under the, yeah.
Wow. All right.
And they love to talk when they're under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
Yeah. I think Mom's right. Oh, what? Swiss Miz is a savage. Stereo Karens. Now in stereo for your torture.
To let you investigate if you don't have probable cause. I mean,
she can't be detained legally.
On reasonable suspicion,
yes,
to believe that there was a crime committed and she committed it.
The call possibly as a DV physical.
You guys are, you know in court this does not fly. You absolutely know it.
Okay. Okay.
It seems the attorney is a bit lost. The visible bloody injuries on the victim's head, his shaken state, and the blood on the attacker's clothing are sufficient for both reasonable suspicion and probable cause. Hence, Nicole will now be arrested. However, like the previous investigation, Nicole will complicate the arrest as well.
Cool. This is the last time I'm going to ask you.
I just need her to say it's okay.
You're talking and not listening. This is the last time that I'm going to ask you, and then we are going to carry you. If you don't want your neighbors and everyone else to see these two officers carry you to the police
everyone can see right now.
But you're gonna lose some dignity with that, and I'd like you to keep as much dignity as possible right now. I don't want to do that.
I'm not worried about my dignity.
Okay, so are we going to have to carry you? You are going to go to the police car, either by walking or us carrying you. I suggest you walk.
She said, "Hell no, I'm tired."
Hell no, we will go. Hell no, we won't go. Hell, Karens unite. Power to the people. Power to the Karen. Hello, Mr. Pickle.
I think it's so funny how, they blurred out the face and everything of the guy. And then we find out later in the story, he's a NFL owner, because she's, anybody who looks up her would be able to match them. I mean, if it's
probably
his wife, what? So what's the purpose?
Cops care about rich people's dignity, but not yours.
Guess.
How you doing, Mr. Pickle?
Not bad. I was just going to say that, if the guy isn't pressing charges, then they have no reason to investigate.
There's still an act of assault that has taken place recently. There at least needs to be a separation of individuals, I believe.
I think it has to do with like red flag laws, states that allow that. If there were other people complaining about her and she had done damage to anyone or herself, but because the only person that she's aggressed on is her own husband.
Right, but wasn't there something about the neighbor? She kept saying, "I said sorry to the neighbors." So was it who?
Yeah.
I mean, did the neighbors
Some
call
damaged
or?
There's property damage too. I don't remember what it was, but it was mentioned.
Yeah, if there's property damage, that's different. But now it's usually in these domestic cases, it's better for the cops to just go, okay, guys, keep it down. Don't hurt each other.
Yeah, but do they ever keep it down? If it raised to the point where it's going to involve the cops in the first place, chances are it's immediately going to set off the second they leave. At least one person in this conversation is being unreasonable.
That's why cops don't want to respond to domestic.
Oh, they're the most dangerous calls you can go in on. Because, I mean, the same person that called you to come help them with this chick that just went crazy will also stab you in the eyeball because you said something about her.
Yeah.
Right. So.
I think she's got some problems. I mean, I don't know if it's drug abuse or alcohol probably, but, money and free time just,
Well, she admitted that she took what, tranquilizers or what was it? Dang it, I forget.
Tranquilizers.
Yeah, right.
What's that prescription everybody's on and people are using it recreationally?
Xanax and stuff.
Yeah, Xanax. I knew a chick that was just crazy as all get out, and she just couldn't go. I mean, she spent a month in loose sterret, and I mean, she was just jonesing the second she got out.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Shoebill Stork.
Exactly. Let's see. Okay, we want to run some memes first, or the Walking Dead iceberg. Jump right into that.
It's your show, bro.
Mississippi cop is arrested for shoplifting in uniform after being caught stealing $140 pair of shoes from Dick's Sporting Goods. Right.
She's being a dick at Dick's. That kind of sounded like the Michael Jackson tee.
After I said it, I heard it. Yeah, I agree.
Right.
33 was in uniform and driving her police cruiser when she was caught stealing. These paintings are by Cy Twombly. I butchered that name. One of the most expensive contemporary artists. His paintings range from $2 million up to $75 million.
I hate that.
This is real. I looked it up.
What was that?
I hate that. That is not art.
That trash gets millions of dollars. It's all money laundering, dude.
Well, and it reminds me of Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter Biden.
Years ago decided that art is just a method, a method by which bankers and whatnot agree to exchange wealth without actually handing over thousands upon thousands of dollars of cash. Because typically, when people purchase art, it's done through foundations and crap.
Well, my mom was a portrait artist her whole life. I've been an artist, and it's like non-representational art is like Ebonics. Okay, you change the English language so you don't have to be correct. So now you're going to draw something that doesn't exist, so you don't have to be correct. It doesn't show anything in those pictures. You can't do it wrong because it's scribbling.
Right. You are correct. And there's no good to come from it. I'm telling you, it's totally freaking money laundering. That's all it is.
Oh, I know. I mean, they did the same. The Clintons did the same thing, but with speeches. They were hiding all of their under the table money by going and giving a $500,000 speech in Russia.
Right.
You know, just after they sold 20% of the uranium futures of the United States, that means 20% of all the uranium that is found forever by the United States gets shipped to Russia. And that was Hillary Clinton, Secretary of State.
Nice. Hey, man, you got to respect the hustle, though.
Up to see. This guy is an artist, and these are his paintings. And the rest of his paintings look very similar. Do you keep your money in the bank or at home? Me and my memories.
Yeah.
Someone update me on it.
Yeah. Can anybody out there happen to let me know what's actually offensive today? Because I forgot to update my phone yesterday.
There's no list. It's whatever they say is offensive.
Yep.
Hard to keep up. Everything is offensive. How can you talk if you haven't got a brain? Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking. Words was dropped from the Devil's Den in Davos. Farming, fishing, and making money is now called ecocide. So basically, if you want to live, you're committing a crime if these people get their way.
Yep.
What do you mean if they get their way? All these elites' agenda has been going full speed ahead for decades and decades. Just laugh while the world burns.
I might have picked up a few miles per hour on that one a couple times.
Did you ever? I mean, I like, you don't have to play it on the show, but did you look up that video I was suggesting?
Oh, I got it saved in a list somewhere.
Armageddon.
It's there. Yeah.
Because I laugh, and I mean, it's not really safe for work, but it's not that bad in my opinion. I mean, there's no video with it; it's just a news report. But that your fart leaving your ass at 7 miles per hour just reminded me of that.
Right.
Guys.
You know what felching is, right?
I guess not.
Well, the video says gerbil.
Whoa, we're not Richard Gere this thing over here.
Like I said, there's no video to this. It's just audio. A guy reading a story about two guys that were admitted to the hospital.
Okay. Not safe for work, right?
Yeah.
Therefore not safe for YouTube. All right, AJ.
I mean, the video's on YouTube, but I mean, I don't know if it's going to demonetize or anything, so I wouldn't.
Either.
I do want you to watch it though. Anyway, just not. It doesn't have to be on screen.
I'll check it out. We're going to go about another 15 minutes on this, and then I'm going to start trying to play this game while I talk to y'all. We'll see how that works. This is actually an active game I've got over here happening. I just haven't. I've been doing more streamy things than, but there's going to be some gameplay in the stream at some point. I just don't know exactly when.
Just don't get Minecrafted.
Well, that's exactly what's going to happen. I was going through seed starts, and I come up on one where I started like 50 feet from my ender gate.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, yeah, if they're just going to throw it at me, I'll just do it. Why not, right?
Did you go over that recent news story about the Boeing?
Yeah, no, you realize that's perfectly ordinary suicide, 3 bullets to the back of the head like everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it was. I didn't hear the specifics. I knew that it was like in his car or something. It was gun related, but I didn't know if it was like, fell off a roof twice onto 20 knives or anything like that.
Right. 3 different blades.
Yeah.
Tied to a tree. Shot himself with a shotgun from 50 feet away. I think that actually happened in one of them that was listed as a suicide. I can't remember.
Well, they had the same thing. Hillary Clinton, they were having an investigation. It was when she was talking about wiping the drive, like with a cloth or something. And they had a guy that was going to be there the next morning in Congress to testify. And it was classified as a robbery. Nothing was stolen. It was just a drive-by in the street.
Right.
You know, I mean, this happens all the time.
Okay.
It's like 200 people they've done business with that have offed themselves.
Yeah, let's move on. I don't want to be one of those.
Lemming, or whatever bankrupts the Communist News Network the fastest. Ex-CNN host Lemon to receive $24 million payout. I don't know what this was over, and I really don't care. But all the news is pretty much the same. It's just like politics. It's used to divide the people and get them to fall in line with one side or the other. All the mainstream media is used in the same way.
Old Don Lemon just had an interview with Elon Musk.
There was a chicken for Willie. Don Lemon.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, like I mean, I hate to be that guy, and I'm exactly that guy. I'm that dude. I am that 1 in 10,000, as it were. I am so tired of having every single show, every comic book, every movie, every gaming board, everything on earth catering to such a narrow slice of people.
Alphabet Mafia.
Pendulum, swing, pendulum, swing, swing, pendulum, swing. At some point in time, that window's got to move in the other direction, right? That didn't have to. Isn't that part of the physics of this whole thing?
Well, and they're referring to you and me as boomers now. You know, we're not boomers. We're Generation X, and that's when that pendulum was going the other way. In the 80s.
Okay, but we have to have reached some type of a peak woke. We have to. There has to be a limit. There has to be a point where the silent majority just shrugs and stops watching all of it.
Well, it has, but people have to realize something that Woody Harrelson said, and I know he's out there. Okay, but
no, that man might have a better finger on the pulse than most.
But he said, you know, the way to fix the economy, as far as what we're buying, don't stop buying the crap. Okay. If you stop spending money and giving money to the people that are offending you or putting together crap for you to buy, things that fall apart, they will stop making it that way. You have to send them the message with your money.
Yep.
How you spend your money. And you look at, I mean, what's that? Cristal. Cristal was a junk champagne. And then the rappers started like making it famous, and then it's expensive. It's like, don't reward them.
You're accurate. That's absolutely accurate. That's totally factual. I even have a banner or something along those lines. Let's see, where is it at? Where's it at? It's at the top. Legacy media is a shambling husk of its former glory. The Walking Dead giving stale information on fetid breath of a dying medium. Help Sasquatch see them out on their ear if possible.
Yep.
They suck. They're bad. They are the misinformation and disinformation mongers that they're complaining about. They are the people doing that thing that they say they need to control because other people are doing it.
But what's keeping the pendulum from swinging is you've got Pfizer. Like, you watch the news, and I don't, but if you watch the news, every single advertisement is for Pfizer, brought to you by Pfizer. And then what are they saying on the news? They're supporting their deal that they've made with the government to force people to take their drug, which gives them massive profits that they then give a small portion to these media outlets. The media outlets won't change while they're receiving money from these big pharmaceutical companies. Pharmaceutical companies won't change while they're still getting these deals with the government.
And the government won't change while they can, well, they're just the government. They won't change anyway.
Well, they're getting their kickback.
Yeah. And Blue Unicorn's got a point here. It's confession by projection. One of the things that always used to trip me out I've always been a bit loopy in the head, and I don't really do things the way most people do them in a step-by-step fashion. I might kind of jump around on a project and do different bits, and then it all just falls together at the end. I was always completely befuddled by the fact that every chick I ever dated that was all up on me about cheating was always cheating.
Yes.
And the ones that didn't care never caught me cheating because they weren't looking for it. They weren't cheating. They didn't think anyone else would cheat. So it wasn't even really a conversation, you know?
I mean, my dad wasn't a bad guy, but he was a truck driver and he had a waitress in every town. And then he would come home and my mom was asexual. And it was like, she just didn't, like, it didn't even enter her mind. And dad would come home and accuse her of running around on him.
Well, that's exactly what he's saying right there is confession through projection. Because I do these things, I assume you're doing these things, so I'm going to accuse you of doing these things before you accuse me of doing these things.
And that excuses their behavior. It's like the chicken or the egg. If you say that you're doing it too, then it's okay for me to do it.
Right.
But what I don't understand, okay, I really don't get this. And I keep asking this question and nobody answers it. I don't think anybody has an answer for it. What happened in '88 during the presidential election? Do you know who was running?
Oh, wow. That was that Dukakis and what's this fuck? Was that, and then he was running against was it George
Senior.
W? Or Senior?
Yeah.
So
So during the Democratic convention, it was Brandon running, and he had to step out because they came out with this news report that he had lied about every part of his background. And he had stolen not just his speeches while he was running, but also his stuff he'd done in school. The school had actually chastised him for plagiarizing papers.
Oh, yeah. No, Biden has been an issue on that level for a minute. It's not a new thing at all.
So do you know when he actually took records to his home, this classified information that they tried to get Trump for?
That was during his vice presidency.
Right.
The first Obama
2014, 2015. Well, actually 2015. So
term. My bad.
They now have evidence 3 years into his presidency. Okay. And what, 9 years after, or 8 years after he did it, that he was giving these papers, classified documents, to his ghostwriter to write his biography.
Right.
And he still ran for president and supposedly won. The fact that they tried to get Trump for, what was it, withholding aid to Ukraine to get evidence on Biden.
Which, I mean, it comes down to projection yet again there, don't it, bud?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Brandon sit there and he was like on video bragging to a room full of people. I withheld $1 billion in aid to Ukraine unless they fired the investigator that was investigating my son. And they did it. He bragged about it before he ran for president.
Son of a bitch. They did it.
Yeah. And it takes them 3 years and they still haven't prosecuted him. They didn't keep him from running for president, any of that. This system is broken. You don't get to choose the president. They do.
Accurate. I mean, it's like, it comes down to who was it that said it? Puppet on the right or the puppet on the left?
Which you know, people that are fans of Trump would say that that's why they hate him so much, is because he wasn't their puppet.
But he's still one of those people.
He's in business. He knows how the game is played. But the reason that the Republicans never got behind him on anything was because he wasn't playing ball with them. He thought he could walk in there and, as he said, drain the swamp.
And the deep state seems to be deeper than we thought, or he thought at least.
No one person's going to do that. First of all, they have to change the DOJ because they've proven that they can get the DOJ, which is under the president. Right. But they were working against the president when he was in office. The DOJ completely is weaponized, and there's no cases against Biden and all that he's done. The millions of dollars that they took from China and Russia and Ukraine.
He's too old. You can't convict an old person because they can't remember the crimes they've done, right?
Yeah. Well, they thought that was something they could play to keep him out of the investigation. Is that he's not, but then anybody who's listening to that is like, well, if he's not mentally capable of defending himself in court, how is he mentally capable of running the country?
Facts. Absolute facts.
They had a trial in Ukraine, by the way, and they hold Biden, him personally, responsible for millions and millions of dollars that disappeared from Ukraine from the previous president. There was a deal. They have the phone call with Biden talking to that. I can't remember his name, but before Zelensky, we overthrew him in 2014.
Yeah, I can't remember the dude's name either.
But so the deal was they were importing heating fuel for us people out in their homes, and there was an import tax.
Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in.
But there was an import tax on that, and Biden suggested to that president of Ukraine, if you double it and then pocket that into some holding company.
Thank you.
It's like Burisma, and that's your money, and I'll take a cut of it. And there's a phone conversation between that president and Biden. And he goes, you know what? I quadrupled it. They know exactly how the business was run. It was Burisma, which his son got millions of dollars for being on the board and having no background for it. And they were trying to get Biden to give them their money back. So I think that the reason that we're giving so much money to Ukraine right now is kind of hey, don't come after our guy. Don't make it public.
I'll buy that.
I mean, I'm conspiracy theory and all this, but anyway, I just think more people should be talking about it, and it's dangerous, I guess.
It is dangerous, especially when you're talking about specifically YouTube. Having conversations about certain people. Hello, MT Rupert. MT Rupert. Welcome in, bud. Good to see you. A lot of people, when they hear politics or they hear the behind the scenes aspect of things like this, they just shake their head and walk away. They're completely non-interested. They don't have an opinion. Whatever opinion they might have had, it went out the door the very second you open your mouth about it, And I mean, is that the wrong way to be? I guess. I mean, we're supposed to have a certain amount of autonomy. I've always been kind of weird about the fact that voting is a voluntary thing. That's kind of strange.
Well, I mean, what they say, ignorance is bliss. And I think that's why people don't want to waste their brain power thinking about this, because there is no answer, and there's nothing that we as individuals can do about it. And if anyone tries to get your power, try to get you behind them and whatever they're doing, you have to look at them and say, oh, what's your angle? What are you working towards? Because it's hard to trust any type of organization. You look at BLM or any organization. It's like, what are they doing? I would just watch the show today talking about all the specifics of what happened in Haiti with George Soros and the Clintons during the earthquake. And it's diabolical.
Yeah, I like that word. I really like the word diabolical. It's fitting.
It is. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say that they're worshiping Satan and all this weird stuff. I mean, like, you listen to what's his name, Texas guy,
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Alex Jones says he talks too much about making gay frogs.
Yeah, gay frogs. Yeah, and then it turned out that there was actually some truth to what he's talking about. But it's like when Trump said that they're bringing.
Hold on a second, Ajot. If you want to go ahead and end it, do it.
All right.
I'm gonna drop the. I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm gonna drop the YouTube in just a minute.
Okay.
I don't want to end your show, man.
Well, I mean,
You're
we're
not
at 3
dropping his, mine.
I'm gonna drop her YouTube and my YouTube, which is gonna dump about 3/4 of the people in here out. But we'll still have 17 folks on X, and however many are on.
It's still pretty light on Rumble, I think.
Well, yeah, no, I can't tell. The only way I can tell is to open a window to Rumble, and that glitches up my StreamYard.
Yeah,
a little bit. It doesn't like it. It really don't like it. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Give me a second. Since we're at that three hour mark, I'm going to give everybody a second. The link is pinned in YouTube on my chat if anyone's interested in coming up. If anything gets too spicy for X, I'll drop it next. If anything goes beyond Rumble, I probably shouldn't be doing it. I do plan on alcoholizing myself here in a little bit. You know, got to keep the tubes clear, fully medicinal use of rum.
Driving you to drink.
Son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop riding that hot rod. Link. Right? Go check out, see who else is live currently. Is Flow State
don't
live?
Question me on older music, man. I'll get you on that.
We'll get there, bud. I'm better with older movies and stuff. I used to work in rentals and stuff for like 15 years or so, from like the age of 9 all the way through to
explaining Blockbuster to millennials, or not millennials, but Gen Z.
Exactly.
Like Redbox?
Here, I'm gonna drop you out right quick. I'm gonna do my little outro bit, and then we'll be right back. All right.
Cool. All
right, ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, this is the end of the show for YouTube, but not the end of the show for the rest of the platforms in the world. The link's over yonder if you're interested. If you can figure out how to make it work, I don't know why it doesn't work sometimes. It might depend on your device or something. I couldn't tell you. But we are going to do something interesting. Let me get the right banner running. This one. And then I'm going to do this thing.
3, 2, 1.
And here we go. On my own, here we go.
If you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror.
The communists declared that the real differences among our people constituted the weakest and most vulnerable point in our social fabric.
It's MAGA country.
This is no hoax, ladies and gentlemen. I urge you to run for your lives while you can. We're not making this up just so we can take over the world.